Okay.
This could either be great or awful. I'll let you know.
You
Yeah.
should walk in and go, I'm Virginia. Have you ever heard of the dirt of the day?
Yes, just walk in with a ton of attitude, chest puffed out.
That's right. Big ligger.
Seems smart.
Well, that's kind of the whole thing is yesterday I had to go to my son's school and pick up his computer and get ready for the whole new year and get his schedule and all that kind of stuff. So, I mean, it's here. It got real yesterday. So that's kind of the way it is. And most counties around us are going to be going back to school tomorrow. You've got Palm Beach County, that is going to be kicking back in. Treasure Coast, Martin County, St. Lucie, Indian River County, they're all going back tomorrow. Broward and Day, they don't have to go back till next week.
Got it.
So they're next Tuesday and Wednesday. But yeah, it is real. It is here. And I was kind of thinking because, as it is right now, I go home and work right after the show. So I get the heck out of here and then I just set up from home. And I've kind of gotten used to having Cannon at home. He doesn't wake up till a little bit later, but it's kind of been nice having him around. And I got to tell you, I know a lot of parents are probably like, "Oh, please get him back. I can't wait. It's just so tough." I think I'm going to actually miss him. I think I'm one of those few parents that's kind of bummed that the kids are going back to school. I've kind of gotten used to this. I like it.
Your son is low maintenance. He is not like Rocco, where Rocco could at any moment be burning the house down, doing some kind of major construction project that destroys a vehicle. Like, your son seems like he's really chill.
He is, yeah. He is, you're right. He is very low maintenance. Just kind of chills in his room, plays video games, looks at his phone.
If you have a crazy kid like I do, you can't wait for school to start back up.
Yeah, okay. I guess it depends upon where you are, so up and down with that. But yeah, today is going to be the absolute last day for most counties around here for kids in summertime. So those school scaries really kind of set in. Were you more excited or more nervous about your first day of school?
I was more excited because it always meant I got a new outfit and I'd be rocking something new from Sears. I loved it.
Yeah.
What I did not like is the classes where they had assigned seating. The key is to get there slightly early so you can sit by somebody you might have a crush on.
Okay. So you get to pick your own seat?
It depends on the teacher. Some teachers do assigned seating and some go first come, first serve. If you get the first come, first serve, you always got to get there and go, "Oh, she's cute. Let me sit there."
Okay. Do we all have a new outfit that we can wear tomorrow? We're going to do our first day fit check.
I'm wearing a new outfit today.
Yeah, I got a new shirt, and I almost wore the Logan shirt that Jaybird brought me from my hometown. And then I started thinking, especially after that conversation we had about how you need to wash all your clothes, and it was kind of wrinkled, and I just thought about some people and Logan trying that shirt on, and I just thought, you know what? If there's ever a time to wash a shirt before you wear it for the first time, this would probably be it.
You might want to wash that one twice.
I might, yeah. But, yeah, I'm going to have that on as soon as it comes out of the wash, Jaybird. So
okay, I love it. It's going to look good on that body.
Thank you. Yeah, I think so. Can't wait to pop it. Purple's my color. The other thing that a lot of parents might want to know, if you got a situation like Jaybird, where your kid wakes up, they got a scratchy throat, they have a little bit of a fever, and we're coming off of 2 years of pandemic and COVID, it's still around, legit. What do you do? What are going to be the rules? Apparently this year, masks will be optional and parents will no longer be required to report positive cases to your kid's school. Remember how you got that email every day? We got 5 more kids that have come up with COVID. You go, oh, gosh. They say those who do report a positive COVID case are still required to keep their child at home for 5 days. So they got to be there for 5 days. I know in the real world, they do ask 5 days where you're away from everyone, then 5 days with masks.
Okay, so here's my question, Kev. Let's say I take a COVID test and I am negative. I don't have COVID. I wake up tomorrow, my temperature's gone.
Yeah.
I can come into work, right?
Yeah. That's how it works.
Yeah, we don't know if I have COVID yet, but Panda's going to be bringing me the test.
Yeah. And then if you do have COVID, then, yeah, you'd be out all week, and then you'd be able to come back next week on Monday, but got to mask up. So the entire time you'd be talking on the show, you'd sound like this.
That's fine.
Yes.
Mask plus radio is difficult.
Yeah. That'll be you next week. All right, coming up here in just a couple of minutes, I tell you, rest is massively important. Man, oh man, I learned that lesson several years ago. I got a big-time smackdown. I used to think I was invincible, and I'm like, I get 4 to 5 hours sleep a night, and I can just keep grinding and going and all that kind of stuff. And man, I hit the wall and got hit with that burnout. Didn't even know what it was all about. But man, it's legit. It's a wicked thing.
It really is. And if you struggle with your health, look at your sleep first.
I don't have any issues with that.
Ugh. Case in point, Peanut over there. He struggles, and it takes a toll on you. Your body can't handle it if it's not getting enough rest.
Yeah. So the question is, if you are one of those people say, but I just got so much to do. I think people are that way. And we do probably pile way too much on the mountain of responsibilities, and we need to learn how to unpack that a little bit and say, okay, does that really need to get done in the course of a day? So how much rest do you need? How much work can you do in the course of a day? They've actually broken it down, and I will tell you how much rest you need every single day. Coming up next.
You never know how good you have it, until you're staring at a picture of the only girl that matters. I know what we're supposed to do. It's hard for me to let go of you, so I'm just trying to hold on, hold on. I don't wanna know what it's like when you're gone. I don't wanna move on. I don't wanna know what it's like when you're gone for good. You're slipping through my fingertips, a little bit by a little bit. I didn't know the love of you was the happiest I've ever been, so I'm just trying to hold on. I need to learn how to cope without you. I'm trying to protect myself, but only you know how to. Yeah, know what we're supposed to do. Oh, but I hate the thought of losing you, so I'm just trying to hold on. Hold on, I don't wanna know what it's like when you're gone. I don't wanna move on. I don't wanna know what it's like when you're gone for good. You're slipping through my fingertips, a little bit by a little bit. I didn't know the love of you was the happiest I've ever been, so I'm just trying to hold on. Starting to feel like you don't need me. Wanna believe it's all for the better. It's getting real, I'm missing you deeply, so I'm just trying to hold on. Starting to feel like you don't need me. Wanna believe it's all for the better. It's getting real, I'm missing you deeply, so I'm just trying to hold on. Hold on, I don't wanna know what it's like when you're gone. I don't wanna move on. I don't wanna know what it's like when you're gone for good. You're slipping through my fingertips, a little bit by a little bit. I didn't know the love of you was the happiest I've ever been, so I'm just trying to hold on. I'm just trying to hold on.
Shawn Mendes is working on his mental health, but it might not be getting better because I saw Camila Cabello has a new man and she's holding hands with him in Los Angeles. So I don't know how he's going to take that.
Oh, boy.
Yeah. They split November last year, and hopefully his heart has been able to move on. We'll see. Hopefully he can hold on, Virginia. Well, we're talking about rest, how important it is. Your body gets run down, you get ill, all kinds of bad things happen. And also, too, you're talking about mental health. And man, oh man, if you just burn yourself out, your mental health will suffer. So how much work can you do in the course of a day, and how much time should you spend resting? They've now done studies, and they say that 42% of your time should be done resting, which means that 58% of your day you can spend working and doing projects and things that you need to do. But you need to take 10 hours a day, including sleep, to rest and power your body up. So if you sleep 7 hours, which is pretty much the minimum anybody will tell you you need to sleep in a night to stay functioning, that gives you 3 hours of just whatever you want to do. You want chill time, you want to watch TV, you want to read, you want to do whatever you want to do, work out even.
Scroll through TikTok.
Yeah, that would be, 2 to 3 hours a day. If you're ever kind of wondering, saying, okay, because that's where you try to manage your time, and that can get away from you. So if you're looking at it, that's what they say. So about maybe 2 to 3 hours every single day you can do just for chilling, and then the rest of the time you need to be sleeping if you get 7 to 8 hours. So 10 hours a day is what you get every single day. And this made sense to me as well. Another thing about sleep and your brain, they were saying, is that if you are up past midnight, you're throwing off your biological circadian clock because that's when you're set to sleep. And I'd even heard about that before. People that do late night shifts are up, even if you're not doing anything squirrely. Just being up, your body is trying to tell you it needs to be asleep. So if you're up at 2 or 3 in the morning, your body's like, what are you doing, man?
You're still an animal. You're still a machine.
Yeah.
Your body still functions like it waits for the sun to come up to get up. And then when the sun goes down, it wants to go down.
Yeah.
That's just what your body wants.
Mm-hmm.
That makes sense.
Bird, do you sleep? Do you sleep during the day and daylight hours? You only sleep when it's dark out, Bird.
I try to sleep when I can. If my body's tired, I try to surrender to it.
Mm-hmm.
But I am just not a good sleeper. When I go under, I'm out of my sleep pretty quick. Whether it's the daytime or nighttime, I just don't get restful sleeps, man. I think a lot of it is in my head, and I think I got some mental issues.
Mm-hmm. Have you pursued more with the sleep tests and all those kind of things that we've talked about?
Here's the funny part. I had a sleep test that I was going to do, and I got COVID the last time, and I had to cancel it.
Oh,
okay. Have you have you rescheduled?
I have not. I do need to reschedule it, Kevin.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they say that being up past midnight, what it does is not only throw off your circadian clock, but it will trigger changes in your brain that will cause you to view the world more negatively.
Uh-oh.
And they say this leads to more impulsive behavior, like high-risk decisions, including drinking, overeating, gambling, and criminal activity. You know how a lot of times your mama would tell you nothing good happens after midnight? There actually is some scientific basis to her saying that. She just wasn't being a prude.
It makes you want to be a rascal.
It does.
It makes you want to be like a little raccoon.
It does. It brings out the animal in you.
Digging in stuff you shouldn't be digging in.
No, you're right. Yeah. Go wolfing around after midnight.
Damn, Mama was right.
Mama was right, and it's scientifically based. Who would have known? So there you go. Just a couple of sleep hacks for you and what you need to be doing with your body to stay on top of your game.
I'll be dead in a year.
Dead in a year. Don't say that, Peanut. Come on now.
Coming up here in a couple of minutes, I got a food yay or nay for you. Some new products out there. I always like to get your sounding off if you approve of them or if you think it's a bad idea. And I'll tell you one food product that right now is getting a lot of nays, at least on their Facebook page. Did you hear that Cracker Barrel came out with plant-based sausage?
Can we try it before we judge it?
You know, people go to Cracker Barrel, Virginia. We don't give a rat's ass about anything plant-based. Stop with your woke agenda.
I want pig, and more pig.
Oh, that's what they had to say, man. The comments on the Cracker Barrel Facebook page are amazing. I got those for you coming up next.
From the WRMF Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys Traffic Center. If you've been in an accident, call the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733.
Hi, the cost of taking a Brightline train is coming down, with fares now starting at $10 when you book at least 2 days before your ride. Dump the pump and book today at GoBrightline.com. Well, at the moment, no major incidents being reported on your roadways. 95 and the Turnpike up to speed for the most part throughout Broward and Palm Beach counties. Traffic service of Palm Beach Mitsubishi. I'm Suits 379 WRMF.
Hit the road in style this summer in the all-new Mitsubishi Outlander or Eclipse Cross from Palm Beach Mitsubishi. All backed by an industry-leading 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain limited warranty. Drive one today during the summer sales event at Palm Beach Mitsubishi. Going on now.
Hey, you know, when you want speed and you need speed, You need the internet that's going to be really cranking, and that internet is Xfinity because we all need speed. Think about a slow internet. Jaybird discovered, we went to my hometown of Logan over the weekend, that bad cell service and slow internet, it's not the way to go. It really limits your life, but Xfinity opens it wide. With supersonic Wi-Fi, speeds that will connect over 100 devices at one time. And right now, they got a deal called the Xfinity Supersonic Bundle you're going to love, which gives you unlimited internet with gig speed and the supersonic Wi-Fi. Plus, they'll even throw in a free Flex 4K streaming box. So all your different platforms that you love, you can get them all in one easy place, and use the voice-controlled remote to say it and play it. And you get it all for just $50 a month when you add Xfinity Mobile. There's no annual contract required, no equipment fees, and it only takes a 2-year internet rate guarantee. How you get it? You go online, xfinity.com/gig. You can call 1-800-XFINITY, or you can visit a store today to learn all about the Xfinity Supersonic Bundle.
One sip of ice-cold drinks at McDonald's got me like, sheesh! Slide through the drive-thru ASAP from August 2nd to August 21st and get a McCafe Frappe, smoothie, or a Minute Maid slushie in flavors like strawberry watermelon or the new tropical mango. Order a small for just $1.79. Because when it's time for a refresh, just know that it's more than a drink. It's a McDonald's drink. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Prices and participation may vary. Limited time only. Cannot be combined with any other offer or combo. Minute Maid is a registered trademark of the Coca-Cola Company.
No matter what I get, it's 20% off every day when I spend $1 on the McDonald's app. So yesterday was my please the whole fam on the way to the game meal. Today is my finally get them to stop asking, are we there yet meal. Who knows what tomorrow will be? Maybe a delicious crispy chicken sandwich all for myself meal. Whatever it is, it's a win. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Offer valid through December 31st, 2022 at participating McDonald's. Valid once a day. Excludes tax. McD app download and registration required.
I grew up down here in South Florida, so for me, it's a little bit more personal. The Mesman and Dover is about community for us. For me, you all are our people, our friends, our family, our future. The difference we will make for you, your kids, and your loved ones matters, because to us, it's personal. Hi, my name is Victor DeMesman from DeMesman and Dover Law Firm. If you need us, call us anytime, 24/7 at 866-954-MORE. That's 866-954-6673. DeMesman and Dover Law Firm, youraccidentattorneys.com. Main office, Fort Lauderdale.
Your family can get a lot more done when you work together, like making dinner together, doing laundry together, and even saving together with the FPL Energy Manager. It uses real data from your smart meter to tell you where your energy is going, then gives you easy-to-follow tips that the whole family can help with, and save you more than $30 a month. So don't miss out. Check out your free FPL Energy Manager at fpl.com/take control and start saving together.
You know, maintaining good energy is such a key to life. I hate going through a day where I'm run down because, you know, it doesn't take away the obligations you have. You still got to do them and power through them. Man, it's just a painful existence. And if you're really struggling with your energy, especially as you're getting older, it might have to do with your hormones. If they get out of balance, you're out of balance, and so is your energy. Plus, as you get older, too, you just get more tired. That's why hormone replacement therapy is a great thing to look into at Wellington Anti-Aging for guys and for the ladies. If you're approaching menopause, it could be a really difficult time. You'll notice you might have sleep problems, massive fatigue. Imagine if you could have increased energy and feel 10 years younger. That's what hormone replacement therapy can do for you. Plus, it can help you with that weight gain or a change in libido or the hot flashes and night sweats. And it also can help long-term health complications like osteoporosis, type 2 diabetes, and even some forms of cancer. So get that free consultation today online at WellingtonAntiAging.com.
Car crash, slip and fall. Call Hicks and Motto, attorneys at law, 561-683-2300. 561-683-2300. You have questions, we have answers. Hicks and Motto. Results matter.
In order for small businesses to thrive, they need to be smart, efficient, agile, staying ahead of the market at every turn, and finding ways to do more with less. That's never been more important than it is right now. So for a limited time, Comcast Business is introducing Small Business Savings, a deal for companies across the country. When you call in now, you can get powerful internet for just $39 a month for 12 months. $39 a month. With no annual contract and a money-back guarantee. All on the largest, fastest, reliable network for small businesses. With the company that powers more businesses than anyone else. So if you're a small business owner, don't wait. Call and get started today. Comcast Business. Powering possibilities.
For a limited time, ask how to get a $500 prepaid card with a qualifying gig bundle. Ends 9/21/22. Requires EcoBill and AutoPay. Restrictions apply. New business 50 megabits per second customers only. Equipment taxes and other charges extra and subject to change. After promo, regular rates apply.
Medical malpractice, Gordon and Partners, 561-333-3333.
South Florida weather is 15 seconds away from the H. Gregg West Palm Beach Weather Center.
HGreg.com summer sales event starts now. Meet your match and get all the latest technology you can wish for. Budget-friendly engines and, most important, wallet-friendly pricing. Visit HGreg.com on Military Trail, where you get the best car buys with zero compromises.
Your WPTV First Alert forecast calls for temperatures this morning in the upper 70s to low 80s with a few showers moving in from off the Atlantic. This afternoon, hazy, hot, and humid, highs in the low 90s, but feeling like the triple digits. I'm WPTV First Alert meteorologist Katya Hall for 97.9 WRMF.
This report is sponsored by Publix Supermarkets. Publix is hiring full and part-time selectors for their distribution centers in Deerfield and Boynton Beach. Make up to $30 or more an hour and get group health, dental, and vision plans. Apply today to join the Publix team at jobs.publix.com. Publix is proud to be an equal opportunity employer dedicated to a diverse workforce.
What's hot now on the KVJ Show?
You know, you can download the WRMF app and get yourself $250 a week free in gas. Thanks to our partners, Rosenthal, Levy, Simon, and Sosa. Just one of the great things you can win. We gave away tickets for the weekend who play at Hard Rock Stadium over this last weekend, and it was all done through the WRMF app. What you do, you download it absolutely for free in your app store, and the more you listen, the better your chances are for winning. For anything from concert tickets to free gas to trips, even cash, we're going to be giving away. Plus, you can listen to the KVJ Show every single weekday morning, 6 to 10 a.m. You got our podcast on there on demand, or you can send us text and audio messages. Download it for free today in your app store with WRMF.
Get the info on everything that's going on with us at kvjshow.com.
Oh, golly gee shucks. I think Cracker Barrel kind of stepped in it with their audience. Now everybody is trying out new things to eat healthy or be better on the environment or stop killing animals, whatever it might be. A lot of places have experimented with the plant-based meats. And I know, Jaybird, you've tried many of these. Who would you say, in your opinion, is doing it right and who is doing it wrong? I cannot hear you. Nope, nothing.
Oh, my gosh.
Okay.
I'm back. I'm sorry.
COVID took him quick.
All right.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, to your point, I have tried a bunch of them. First and foremost, you have to cook the hell out of them. Some of the Beyond Meat stuff with the burgers, they're better than the other ones. But again, you got to cook the hell out of them. In my opinion, Gardein does the best fake chicken. But again, you got to cook the hell out of them.
Okay, so you almost have to burn them to have them be decent.
Yeah, man, it gets real gross if you don't.
And what do they say? You shouldn't really ever burn your food because then you're eating carcinogen.
Right. I don't know if the trade-off's quite there yet, maybe.
I'm not sure I'm the right spokesperson, Kevin.
Well, Cracker Barrel has gone out on a limb here, and they have announced that they have come up with an impossible sausage. They wrote in their post, "Discover new meat frontiers. Experience the out-of-this-world flavor of impossible sausage made from plants. Next time, you build your own breakfast at Cracker Barrel."
What the hell?
Well, that's just it. What the hell? That kicked off a whole bunch of interesting comments. Just pulling a few of the hundreds to thousands of comments off of the Cracker Barrel Facebook page. Jim wrote, "Good Lord, I thought Cracker Barrel would have more sense. I only eat American meat."
Kelly said, "Oh, come on, Cracker Barrel. Just say no to this kind of wokeness and nonsense. Meat is meat. I ain't playing this weird pretend it's meat game."
Mark in all caps wrote, "You can take my pork sausage when you pry from my cold, dead hands. Do not tread on my pork."
Anne wrote, "No thanks. I like my meat real and my men with chest hair."
Because if you eat plant-based sausage, you cannot possibly have chest hair. And Ivan said, "I will never give you the satisfaction of getting my money. No, thank you. It's meat or nothing for me. What you serving next, damn insects?" From now on, it's all Denny's for me and mine. So needless to say, I don't know that some of their core audience who loves the rocking chairs out front of the restaurant really approve too much of their plant-based sausage.
It's weird that they, of all restaurants, would go into the meatless world. That is odd.
I think that is exactly the point of this. It's not that a restaurant it's that it's Cracker Barrel. You would think would be the last bastion of holding on to real good old American meat.
Look around a Cracker Barrel.
Yeah.
Do those people feel like they want a salad?
I don't know what it's going to take for a portion of America to ever go plant-based.
Some people are just going to say what that guy said. You can take the pork from my cold, dead hands.
Cold, dead hands. I don't think any floods or forest fires or 120-degree heat in Alabama is going to make them switch over to plant-based.
I would try it. I mean, that's the thing. I would try anything once.
Sure.
If this Impossible sausage, if it tastes as good as the regular sausage and you tell me it's better for me, I would buy into that.
But Virginia, you're sensible.
I would like to cook some of the burgers and put them up against real burgers, blindfold one of y'all.
Yes.
And see if you can tell a difference.
I love it.
I think you can, but I've made them in a way before where I think I might be able to trick the witch, Kev.
The one at the BurgerFi, they've got a veggie burger, and it is downright scrumptious.
It is good.
I always reference that one because it's really kind of the only one I know. But I would totally try the Impossible sausage from Cracker Barrel.
Yeah, for really when you're looking at it and you're sitting in the Cracker Barrel boardroom, you're like, yeah, all we're doing is we're giving people who come to our restaurants more options.
We're not telling the pork to leave.
And they're not taking the meat away. You can still get it, but just the fact that they're offering it has angered so many.
You woke weenies.
They think, yeah. What's next?
It's un-American. They probably get it from France.
So it's going to be interesting to see if plant-based sausage will stick at Cracker Barrel or not. An interesting and bold experiment that has been met with a lot of resistance, at least to this point. Coming up here in a couple of minutes, got a few new food products I want to run past you, including something from Papa John's called the Crustless Papa Bowl. What exactly is it, and would you like it? I'll break it down for you coming up next here on the KVJ Show.
Need a boy who can cuddle with me all night. Give me one, let me long, be my sunlight. Tell me lies, we can argue, we can fight. Yeah, we did it before, but we'll do it tonight. Yeah, that fro black boy with the gold teeth. Your dark skin looking at me like you know me. I wonder if you got the G or the B. Let me find out and see you coming over to me. Yeah. These days are way too lonely. I'm missing out, I know. These days are way too long, and I'm not forgiving, love away, but I want someone to love me. I need someone to leave me, 'cause it don't feel right when it's late at night and it's just me and my dreams. So I want someone to love. That's what I really want. Look, you know it's hard to define in these times, but I got nothing but love on my mind. I need a baby while I'm in my prime. Need an adversary to my down and weary. Like, tell me that's life when I'm stressing at night. Be like, you'll be okay and everything's alright. Let me in nothing, 'cause I'm not wanting anything but your love in your body and a little bit of your brain. These days are forgive and love away, but I want someone to love me. I need someone who needs me. 'Cause it don't feel right when it's late at night and it's just me and my dreams. So I want someone to love. That's what I really want. I want someone to love me. I need someone who needs me. 'Cause it don't feel right when it's late at night and it's just me and my dreams. So I want someone to love. That's what I really want.
Okay, Bird is chilling at home today. He's got a fever. He came back with the Logan flu from his trip over the weekend. So we don't know exactly what he has, but he'll be taking a COVID test a little bit later on here today to find out if he's got the vid again. He was the last one to get it on the show.
I think so, yeah.
And how many times you've only had COVID once, Jaybird? Is that
I had
right?
it twice.
You've had it twice. Okay.
Yeah.
So he's already, I think, leading the show, isn't he?
Oh, congratulations.
Yeah, he was the last to get it, and now he's just taking off and lapping everybody. This could be his third trip with it.
Well, you got to have goals.
That's right. He's making up for lost time.
I can't wait for the emails, Kevin. They're going to be fun to read.
The emails, huh? What do you think they're going to say?
There'll be a lot of COVID stuff. They'll want to know if I've been vaccinated, what kind of vaccination, why I should have been vaccinated, why I should not be vaccinated.
Yeah.
Why do I stutter so much?
Okay. All right. And then just other hurtful things?
Yes. That's exactly it, Kevin.
That sounds like a lot of fun.
Comments about your hair. I get a lot of that.
Yeah, no, good. I'm glad you brought that up, Virginia.
Yeah. She's there for you.
Yeah.
We were talking about the less than enthusiastic arrival by some diehard Cracker Barrel fans about their plant-based sausage. Most people are like, this is a really good thing. Thanks for the option. But no, hell no, don't take my meat away. They're not taking your meat away. They're just offering you plant-based sausage.
It's just an alternative option. You don't have to pick it. The pork sausage is still there for you.
This is how they get you, Virginia. They start off with one little thing from their woke agenda, and then the next thing you know, it's freaking all commies and all red all day, all 24/7.
You can still get
No,
pork.
it begins here.
You can still get bacon.
Virginia, give an inch and take a whole damn mile.
You're so
Kevin is
angry.
right. Anytime we bring up the fake meat stuff, we get hell. I mean, the fact that Kevin said that I've tried some of it before, oh my goodness.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, what the hell? And Logan, they wouldn't be caught dead with fake meat. Kevin.
No.
Logan's happy you're not feeling well, you fairy.
Let me tell you, the Old Dutch restaurant in Logan, Ohio is not going plant-based
No.
anytime soon.
Meat, and more meat.
That's right. We slaughter more pigs than anyone.
We put meat on our breakfast cereal.
Damn it.
Well, we got some other food offerings here. Always interested. I do like that a lot of these companies, they do take risks now because if nothing else, they get publicity. And hey, I mean, Cracker Barrel, for what it said, it is getting publicity. And now a lot more people realize that they do have plant-based sausage. So some people will boycott them. And for me and my family, it's only Denny's now. But, other people may go try out Cracker Barrel just because they have that option now. So Papa John's is trying something new called the Crustless Papa Bowl. It is going to be just pizza toppings plus cheese and sauce baked without any bread. So if you're a keto dude like me, you may be like, okay, technically I could have some of those kind of offerings. Now, you put sugar in the sauce and those kind of things, you're going to still have a problem if you're doing the keto, but a lot of people just look at the carbs first.
Sure, and for me, the carbs are the hardest thing to process.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I hate it.
You hate it.
I misheard
Carb.
Kevin when he was teasing it. Yeah, no crust. Get the hell out of here.
Captain Carb is
Yeah.
not down with a crustless Papa Bowl.
He's mad about this, like the plant-based anger.
He is.
that-
He's already on Papa John's Facebook page.
Don't you take my dough.
Yeah.
Woke agenda.
Woke agenda now. What are they taking away? Carbohydrates. America was built on carbohydrates.
I think Logan definitely was built on carbs.
It was a town built by carbs.
Carbs and meat.
There's no doubt about it. A lot of sugar in there, too, Virginia.
And don't forget your soda.
Yeah, don't stop short.
They love a soda. Big gulp, baby.
And we love cigarettes.
Oh, please. Buy them by the carton.
If you want to try out the Poppables, they're going to be available later this month. It's going to be about $8 each, but they want to tell you it's $7.99, so it tricks you into thinking you're really paying $7 when you're really paying $8.
I would try that. Now, I wouldn't eat the whole thing because it just sounds like a lot, but I would have a few bites.
It does sound like a lot because it really, I can't imagine. All it's going to be is a clump of cheese sauce and whatever meat or vegetables you throw in that, right?
Yeah, it's going to be like pepperoni chunks and whatever toppings in like a marinara with like cheesy crust. Lasagna without the noodles.
Yeah, it's terrible.
I don't know. It doesn't sound terrible to me.
I would try it.
Me too.
I'm gonna be in for it.
My kids love pizza. They're always ordering it, and I don't really do it. So this will be an alternative for me.
Well, I love pizza. I'm like Bird. That's my favorite meal. But doing the diet I do, trying to cut out the carbs and the sugars, it makes it really difficult. So I do the cauliflower crust still, which probably I shouldn't even do that. But what the
You shouldn't
heck.
say it on the radio if you're a real man.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't say it in Logan.
You get your ass kicked.
Trust me, yeah.
Cauliflower crust.
That's half the reason I can't go back that often. I'm afraid I'm going to slip and say something. I'll mention cauliflower crust and get run out of town. The Kansas City Royals baseball team is also trying out something new. Do you think this could be good? Now, you're probably not going to be going to Kauffman Stadium, but maybe you could try this at home. They are doing a sandwich at the stadium there packed with pulled pork, which they do a lot of barbecue, if you don't know, in Kansas City.
Woohoo!
Sweet Baby Ray's barbecue sauce, which is some of the best barbecue sauce out there. They're going to throw bacon into it. And here's the secret ingredient, Reese's Peanut Butter Cups.
Oh!
We have a winner.
Okay, work it all out. Could this be successful? Pulled pork, Sweet Baby Ray's barbecue sauce, bacon. So far, it's all in there. The big question mark, does Reese's Peanut Butter Cups work with that concoction?
I think it does.
If you chop them up, yes.
Okay.
If it's a whole cup chunk, I would say no. But you could definitely chop that up, put it in with the pork, and then sauce everything, including the peanut butter, and I think that would be delicious.
Believe it or not, I have tried barbecue stuff with chocolate, peanut butter, Reese's style, and it is surprisingly good. I know it sounds sort of weird and out there. The taste, it plays, man. It really does.
It does. Okay. Well, that's one thing that you can make, or if somebody wants to steal their idea at a barbecue place here, McCrae's. Maybe try this out.
You could go to McCrae's and special order it. I wonder if he would chop that in there for you.
He probably would. He does everything great, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does.
Yeah. And if you are into those pumpkin spice Oreos, they're dropping pumpkin on us already. Nabisco had come out with these a couple years ago. I think it was like 5 years ago maybe that they came out with these. I don't know if anybody ever tried them. Did we try those pumpkin spice Oreos when they were out 5 years ago?
I tried them. I didn't love them.
And they're all right.
They were okay.
You see, a lot of times the Oreo stuff, when they do the tricked out stuff, tastes chemically, right?
Yeah, the only one that really nails it is the lemon.
I would like to object for a second. I know in the past you could dig up some audio of me talking trash about Oreos. Modern day Oreos, in my opinion, have done very well with their flavoring, to the which's point, lemons are very good.
Okay. All right. If you want to get the pumpkin spice Oreos, they're going to be back on shelf starting on Monday. So they're less than a week away. And if you like the pumpkin spice latte, they say that is going to be coming back on August 30th. So it's here before we even get into the month of September.
They know what they're doing.
Mm-hmm.
The earlier they put it out, the quicker we buy it because we're all excited for Halloween.
Yep. Remember last week I was telling you about that Washington Post article? They were talking about how they found that our batteries are really more built to die at a certain point because they want you to keep buying batteries and they wouldn't want you to have the everlast battery, truly.
We knew this. We just didn't have the facts. We didn't have the engineering mind telling us. Because every time they come out with a new iPhone, your old iPhone's battery just dies.
Well, it used to be a thing when I was growing up as a kid. They say they don't make them like they used to. And in a sense, they were right because when they first started coming out with mass manufacturing, they were making products that would stand the test of time and last. But then they realized they make less money that way. They don't want a car that's going to last you forever. They don't want to give you a phone charger that lasts forever, because then they only sell that one time. They want to keep selling you the same phone charger 10 times over the course of their life. Why would they just want to sell you one at a price when they could sell you 10?
Which is just so messed up and manipulative.
It really is, but that's what they do. And also in this Washington Post article, it's not just the battery life. It's a lot of the electronics you have. They are built with die dates intended in them. They only build them to last so long, so you got to come back and buy a new one. Think about your iPad. How long is that supposed to last? I will tell you next.
From the WRMF Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys Traffic Center. If you've been in an accident, call the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733.
While gas prices stay high, the cost of taking a Brightline train is coming down, with fares now starting at $10 when you book at least 2 days before your ride. Dump the pump and book today at GoBrightline.com. Well, at the moment, no major incidents being reported on your roadways. 95 and the Turnpike up to speed for the most part throughout Broward and Palm Beach counties. Traffic service of Palm Beach Mitsubishi. I'm Suits 379 WRMF.
The brand new Palm Beach Mitsubishi is the local leader in customer service, with the best selection of fully reconditioned pre-owned cars, trucks, vans, and SUVs. Palm Beach Mitsubishi, across from the Palm Beach Airport. PalmBeachMitsubishi.com.
Now with Xfinity, you'll get unlimited internet with gig speed and supersonic Wi-Fi. With a 2-year internet rate guarantee, no annual contract required, and no equipment fees. Talk about knock your socks off. Ooh, plus a free Flex 4K streaming box. It's like hitting the streaming jackpot. It's all just $50 a month when you add Xfinity Mobile. $50 a month. A price that's truly jaw-dropping.
Oh, literally.
The speed you need at a price you want. Value that's simply bananas. That's the new Xfinity Supersonic Bundle. It's kind of a big deal. Go to Xfinity.com/gig, call 1-800-XFINITY, or visit a store to learn more.
Limited time offer. Restrictions apply. Requires paperless billing and auto pay with stored bank account. New gigabit internet customers only. Xfinity Mobile requires post-pay Xfinity internet. After 24 months, regular rates apply to all services and devices.
Hear that sizzle? That's the sound of hot deal summer at Racetrack. Head into your local store and get any 2 breakfast sandwiches for $4. Or buy 1 pizza slice and get your second for just $1. And if these deals are too hot to handle, cool down with a free Monster Energy when you buy 2. Hurry in before these summer savings melt away. Racetrack, whatever gets you going. Select sizes. See store for details.
If you've got those old rickety windows, the ones that I had when I bought my house, I knew I had to switch them out. And you got to switch yours out too. I'm telling you, even if you take 4 years to do it like I've been taking, it is such an investment. It's such a smart move. BNT Windows and Doors will work with you like they've worked with me. I've been doing it for now 3 years and slowly but surely switching out every single door and window to be hurricane ready, to look beautiful, to be upgraded. Now, not only does it keep your home safe, but it raises the value of your home and it brings down the cost of your insurance when you have the team from BNT Windows and Doors come out there. Let them come out and give you a free assessment. They'll look at all your windows, they'll measure them, they'll let you know exactly how much it's going to cost, and then if you need to break it up over 3 years, they will let you. BNT Windows and Doors, they use custom PGT product, and PGT is the best-selling window and door on the market. So do it today. BNTwindowsanddoors.com.
We're Saia LTL Freight. For nearly a century, our team has been committed to driving business forward. From Lady Liberty to the Golden Gate, Superstore to Corner Store. We go that extra mile, expanding our team to better serve you. So trust that when you partner with Saia, we take every delivery personally. Visit Saia.com for all your shipping needs. That's SAIA.com.
Dine in style at the historic Dolphin Bar and Shrimp House. Feast on delicious shrimp dishes and share a bottle of wine with friends. Hungry for happy hour? Join them every day from 3 to 7 for half-off appetizers. Their Sunday brunch features a waffle and omelet station and, of course, a create-your-own Bloody Mary and mimosa bar. The Dolphin Bar and Shrimp House on the river in Jensen Beach. Visit dolphinbar.com for menu information, their live music schedule, and reservations.
Moments like watching my grandson steal second mean a lot to me. But after being diagnosed with metastatic breast cancer, or MBC, which is breast cancer that is spread to other parts of the body, they mean even more. I take Ibrance, palbociclib.
Ibrance 125 milligram tablets with an aromatase inhibitor is for postmenopausal women or for men with HR-positive, HER2-negative NBC as the first hormonal-based therapy. Ask your doctor about Ibrance and visit Ibrance.com. Ibrance may cause low white blood cell counts that may lead to serious infections. Ibrance may cause severe inflammation of the lungs. Both of these can lead to death. Tell your doctor right away if you have new or worsening symptoms, including trouble breathing, shortness of breath, cough, or chest pain. Before taking Ibrance, tell your doctor if you have fever, chills, or other signs of infection, liver or kidney problems, are or plan to become pregnant, or are breastfeeding. Common side effects include low red blood cell and low platelet counts, infections, tiredness, nausea, sore mouth, abnormalities in liver blood tests, diarrhea, hair thinning or loss, vomiting, rash, and loss of appetite.
Hi, it's Randy. It's a delight in every bite with key lime filling in a real graham cracker crust. It's a signature key lime pie, only at Publix. Or go for the mouth-watering sub made fresh in the deli. Get it filled with popular double hand-breaded chicken tenders or any other combination. Need more convincing? You can find all these Publix exclusives plus Publix premium ice cream, seafood platters, and more with delivery or curbside pickup. Powered by Instacart. Notice required. Times vary by item. Item prices vary from item prices in physical store locations. Fees, tips, and taxes may apply. Subject to terms and availability. Publix, where shopping is a pleasure.
Maybe you had kids, and maybe those kids haven't apologized to you for wrecking your stomach and your boobs. Well, they should. And you should go talk to the experts at the Aqua Plastic Surgery Center. If you're looking to put things back where they were before you had kids, Dr. Rankin and his team are amazing. They listen and they care. Dr. Rankin, Dr. Deb, Dr. Bauermeister, Crystal that does all the injections and the Botox and the threading. This whole team is so experienced and so ready to help you feel your best and look your best. So if anything physically is holding you back in life, especially if the kids wrecked your body, they are mommy makeover experts. Go talk to the team, aquaplasticsurgery.com. Offices in Jupiter, Fort Lauderdale, and Miami. Go read the reviews and see the before and after pictures at aquaplasticsurgery.com.
Do you need legal help? Call Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE.
From the Greenway Kia of West Palm Beach studio, get up to an EPA estimated 50 miles per gallon at Greenway Kia of West Palm Beach. This is 97.9 WRMF Palm Beach.
Here's what's coming up on the Dirt of the Day. Dirt of the Day.
Well, we have more details on how Anne Heche is doing. Originally, we had heard, okay, they took her to the hospital. She's going to be okay. Now, I think that report was made erroneously. What's going on with Anne Heche? A medical update coming up in your dirt.
Entertainment updates 5 minutes after every hour from the KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF.
Yeah, it's kind of diabolical, but I don't even know if companies hide it anymore. They build a lot of the products that you buy with kill dates inside of the device so that you have to keep buying more and more. You ever wonder why you've purchased 10 different chargers for your phone over the course of its life? It's because it's designed that way. Apple makes over $1 billion every single year selling all those cords individually because you lose them or you run them over with something or you trip over them.
Or they build them janky to begin with, so they're not going to withstand your toddler pulling on them.
Yeah. I guess they have the ability to build these things so they would last a lot longer, but they just don't care to. A lot of times they know that they're going to have advancements in the product itself, and so they've got you on a really good pattern. Think about how Apple's done this genius They have gone in and they have a product die right at about the same time that a new product comes out. I always notice that my iPhone seems to behave the worst when they're getting ready to launch a new one. I don't know if it's psychosomatic in my head. It just always feels that way.
I don't feel like it's psychosomatic. I feel like it's legit. It's real. Your iPhone starts like dying and just shutting itself off. And oh, look, the new model is available this week.
Yeah.
I never know because I always spill something on mine, so I can't tell if it's me or if it's just them playing tricks on me.
Well, this might make sense, and I don't know how often it is, and I don't think there's any set schedule for when they release a new iPhone. I guess it's just whenever it is ready. But they say that your iPhone, if you have one of those, it's designed to die every 3 years. They're built to basically last 3 years, and then you'll start noticing complications. I know for mine, it's typically battery life. It gets to the point where you can't do much, and you could be in the car and say maybe I put on the map. The Google Map is one of the biggest battery suckers ever, and I could use that to get to a place from my house 20 minutes away, and by the time I get there, I could leave with a full battery and be almost dead when my phone is starting to suck wind.
Wow, that's bad.
And it's not good because you're like, just to use one task like that, here you are. I remember I would need 3 full charges when my phone was about to die. It would need 3 full charges in a day to make it through with how I used it. And I'm not even the worst offender.
We had to buy one of those little battery pack things where you can keep it in your purse and then plug your phone into it. Because, yeah, if you have 2 events in a day, you're screwed.
How much extra did you pay for that battery pack?
Battery pack was like $30.
Yeah, you start adding it all together. Now you're buying other appliances to help the one first appliance that you bought make it through its day.
You're right.
It's kind of crazy. They say battery replacement on the iPhone, $69. And they mention that because that's pretty much the first thing to go.
69.
69. Oh, yeah. They knew you'd remember that. If you have Apple AirPods, they're designed to die in 2 years.
Wow.
2 years. Those things are supposed to go. And
are those things any good, by the way?
I don't have them. The people in my family do. And so I can't tell you. I'm pretty much I'm like the hand-me-down guy.
Magnolia's got them. I don't like things in my ear. I don't like it.
Really?
Yeah.
That doesn't shock me.
Can't do it, huh?
I'm persnickety.
Yeah. People seem to love them. They're big. I do know in my family there's always the issue of one gets lost. And I do know they have that thing where it'll beep or whatever, but it's still something will happen. Or I've always noticed it seems like they have made AirPods delicious to dogs. I don't know if they have a thin meat coating on them that you can't see. But dogs, my daughter's, her dogs love to chew those things up.
They're part pepperoni?
Oh, they are. They must be delicious.
I love those TikToks of people that they can hear like Adele coming out of their dog's stomach because their dog ate their AirPod, and then they turn on music. They're
Okay.
like, oh, found my AirPod.
Wow. That's quite a testament to how they work. They say that the Apple MacBook Air is designed to die in 4 years. They want you to get a new MacBook Air every 4 years.
Those things are not cheap.
Yeah, no, it's not. And again, a lot of this has to do with the battery. Batteries are such a big thing. I mean, batteries with energy production, everything else, it's the biggest thing we're talking about now, whether it be your cars, your phones, your laptops, whatever it might be. Battery is the biggest thing we got to figure out how to make them more efficient, getting the minerals to use them. And then also, too, if you really look into it, a lot of times disposing of batteries, it's not that great for the environment. So a lot of people are like, hey, let's do all this battery stuff to save the environment. And then it's like going, okay, we're going to go all battery. What do we do with the batteries in 20 years?
Just throw them in a lake somewhere, Kev. That was a joke.
It's kind of the big question a lot of people aren't asking. We seem to stop at, yeah, we've created batteries. Their problems are over and the world's going to cool down.
Let's just throw them behind Denny's house.
Yes. One guy already is. Yeah, they say that the official battery service cost for a MacBook Air $129. So you see all these accessories, and a lot of them, like you just talked about, the accessories to keep your appliance running, which is what they're doing. Whether it be a quarter or a battery, that's how much more money Apple makes on that. So they've designed geniusly for these products to die at a certain time so they can keep making money.
And they could make that glass on that iPhone a little thicker. You drop it on a rug and it shatters. Like, come on. They're not making it so that it is durable. They want it to be fragile. So when you drop it, now you got to go in there and buy a new glass.
Yeah.
Or just get a new
That's
phone.
not cheap.
Just get a new phone.
Yeah.
That's what they'll tell you.
It's not cheap. I've seen glass. You get a sheet of glass for like $1. But no, when it goes for an Apple product, it's $100. Why is that
More
glass?
than that.
Why is that glass so much more expensive?
Magnolia's walking around with cracked glass right now, and she went to go find out how much it was to replace it.
Yeah.
They want $170.
Oh my gosh.
Yep.
They tried to tell me the OtterBox was indestructible. I broke that thing in under 30 days.
Yeah. You're that good.
You're that guy.
They love when Bird walks in.
Oh my gosh.
They love exactly what he's doing. They wish everybody could be like Jay Bird. They would love that. If you're getting the Amazon Fire HD8 tablet, it's not much better. In fact, it's a little bit worse. A lot of times, people are reporting that is dying out in 2 to 3 years. And the thing that's interesting about these companies is they won't disclose how many recharges it can take. They know that you're, in a sense, warping the battery and you're running it out, but they don't want to let you know a lot of times with these products because they want that battery to go kaput and you have to buy a new one. What would be great for them is within a year and a half, your battery's dead, you got to buy a new one, and then in another year and a half, you got to buy a whole new tablet.
Oh, they would love that.
That's how it's done well. Even those Dysons, they talk about how those things pretty much go on forever, and some people are reporting that actually a lot of them are dying in about 6 years.
Really?
Yeah, the cordless vacuum.
They were supposed to be like forever.
Yeah. They say that right now, according to their consumer reports, about 6 years those things are dying out.
Wow.
I am in the biggest vacuum slump. I just cannot buy the right girl.
Have you ever tried Dyson?
I don't really look at brand names, Kevin. I go with colors.
I have a green one. What's that?
I do. I got a gray one and I have a purple one.
I pick all my products by color. Cars, clothes, electronics.
I could give a frog's fat ass of what kind of brand I'm using for vacuum. That's probably my problem.
I don't know. I like the strategy. Buy by color.
It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. Virginia, take it away, because you know we need that Dirt of the Day.
Well, we told you yesterday about the crazy crash that Anne Heche got into. And now we're getting more details. And I actually watched yesterday. They recreated it and showed exactly what went down and where she was. And that wasn't the first wreck that she had gotten into. So she was at like a storage facility and she slammed into the wall, the front like garage door opener part of the storage facility. And the security guy at the storage facility tried to stop her because he was like, oh man, something's not right with this chick.
Oh.
He tried to stop her there and he couldn't. She sped away. And then she sped through a neighborhood. She sped down an alleyway. And then she sped through this stop sign. And that's when she ran into the house. But she was going like 90 miles an hour on a regular residential street that has like houses and cars and probably a 25-mile-an-hour speed limit.
They have like a Ring doorbell video footage. I don't know if you've seen it. Just
I did.
How fast she's zipping down, and that is a small street.
I saw it yesterday. They
Yeah.
recreated the whole thing. It was insane. So
Didn't she at one point have something go on back in the day where she was looking for aliens?
yeah, she did. She's had some public meltdowns.
A little bit of a meltdown. She was going door to door in Fresno, California.
Which she shouldn't do just for safety.
No, Fresno's not a very safe town.
Yeah, so
In many places.
originally they took her, of course, from her burning car. Her car was on fire. The house she hit was on fire. And she had burns, and they brought her to the hospital, and they said, okay, we've got her in stable condition. I guess that's not true. She is in critical condition with significant injuries requiring a vent. She's on a ventilator. There's been a couple of surgeries. She's in a coma. They're not sure if she's going to regain consciousness. Like, it is much more serious than we had first heard with Anne Heche. So, scary stuff and praying for that.
let's say she does make it out and she's okay. I wonder what the crime would be and how long you go to jail if no one died, but you did crash through a house and you were potentially drinking. I think as they were saying.
Yeah.
How long do you go to jail for on that?
Great question. The home is a hot mess. They did start a GoFundMe though for that homeowner, so there's already like I think $60,000 or $70,000 in a GoFundMe to help repair that home. So that's good.
They'll wind up in a better home than what they started in,
which would be great.
Yeah.
Thank God that they didn't lose their life, because what were you saying yesterday, Jay Bird? Like the woman was sitting 2 feet from where the car.
According to my sources, Virginia, the car crashed and it was about 2 feet away from the woman in the house.
Scary stuff. So, yeah, we will keep you posted. They did do one of those blood draws, so they'll be able to tell exactly if she was intoxicated or not. And I think that will make a big difference when it comes to prosecution.
Yeah.
In other news, I'm sure you guys saw this too yesterday. After surviving 30 years of fighting cancer, Olivia Newton-John passed away yesterday at the age of 73, surrounded by family and friends at her ranch in Southern California. She had been kind of an innovator and someone who believed in plant medicine and doing things to fight cancer through plant medicine and really pioneering and inspiring a lot of healing for a lot of people. And I mean, 30 years she put off the cancer because of the innovation that she was doing through the Olivia Newton-John Foundation Fund. But sadly, yesterday, lost her battle.
She was such a sweetheart, and people forget what a mega star she was and how many hits she had as a singer, and what a sweet person she was. I was really bummed out to hear about all of this.
Here's a little bit on Olivia Newton-John.
I love you.
Oh, yeah.
I honestly love you. Please, mister, please.
Oh, it's just Bird's kind of stuff. Oh, yeah.
Blessedly devoted to you. Summer days drifting away to other summer night. You're the one that I want. Have to believe we are magic. Suddenly, the wheels are in motion.
Oh, yeah.
What we have made is real. We are in Xanadu. Physical. I wanna get physical. Let's get into physical. Let me.
I forgot how many hits she had. Wow. Yeah, strong career. Amazing.
We should have Suits watch Xanadu this weekend.
You know, I don't think he's ever seen Grease.
Oh, well, then you definitely have to see Grease.
Suits never seen Grease.
You've never seen Grease?
Okay.
Wow.
All right, we'll have him give us that Gen Z review on Monday.
He's going to be coming in on Monday wearing a black leather jacket.
And tight black leather pants.
We can only hope.
Get it, Suits. Ashton Kutcher is opening up about a private health battle that none of us knew he was going through. I guess 2 years ago, he suffered from a super rare form of vasculitis. And it knocked out his vision, knocked out his hearing, took away his equilibrium, and it took like a year to treat it and be able to get all of those functions back again. He said it was so scary because when it first happened, he didn't know if he'd ever be able to walk or talk or hear again. But luckily, they were able to help him at the Mayo Clinic. It's an inflammation of blood vessels, and it's super rare vasculitis. Ugh. And that's what's going on in your dirt.
All right, we got some celebrity birthdays today, including Anna Kendrick turning 37 years old. Deion Sanders is 55 today. Hoda Kotb turns 58. Melanie Griffith is 65. And Sam Elliott, with that amazing mustache, is 78 years old today.
Oh, yeah.
Got a 44th birthday shout out to Vanessa. She said, thanks, KVJ, for helping me make it through a very tough year. Appreciate that. And there is a photo of her there Went through a year of losing her job and going through all kinds of stuff. So
Aw.
she's a fighter and a survivor.
You will make it, girl.
That's right.
I love you.
Also, Nicholas, happy 12th birthday. We love him so much. Proud of the young man that he's becoming. As for Mom, Dad, Brady the dog, Tommy, and Zelda the kitties. And there is a photo of him there running with the dog on the beach.
Oh, that's adorable.
That's a great photo. That's good stuff. All right. You got a birthday you want to shout out? Let us know. Send us an email, mail@kvjshow.com, mail@kvjshow.com. Coming up here in a couple of minutes, going to hit you up with some random questions. And one I've got, when you visit someone, do you park in their driveway or in the street in front of their house? Is there a certain etiquette on what you should do? Are you rude if you do one or the other? We'll break it down and discuss on the KVJ Show next.
Bad chick, I could be a fantasy. I could tell you got big energy. It ain't too many of them that can handle me. But I might let you try it off the Hennessy. Make them sing to this thing like a melody. And if your girl ain't right, I got the remedy. It ain't too many of them that can handle me. Bad chick, I could be a fantasy. Tell me how you want it. 3, 2, 1, and I'm on it. Feel good, don't it? Hood chick, you in a bunny. I'ma bust it on the pole like honest. I'm just being honest. Juicy, mini made, but can't do it 1 minute, man. Not a side or a main. I'm the only one he entertain. Spending his mind in the bank. I like what I see. A boss like you need a boss like me. Daddy from the street, so he move low key. Tryna rock that mic like karaoke. On the count of 3, bad, get money. Broke to the left when I want it. I'm the one they love to hate, but they can't get past. Pretty face, no waist, and a big old bed. Bad chick, I could be a fantasy. I could tell you got big energy. It ain't too many of them that can handle me. But I might let you try it off the Hennessy. Make them sing to this thing like a melody. And if your girl ain't right, I got the remedy. It ain't too many of them that can handle me. Bad chick, I could be a fantasy. Tell me how you want it. 3, 2, 1, camera rolling. Do it slow motion. Real chick. Them up on it. All they big talk, lotto put them on it. I'm just being honest. Lingerie, Dolce, blindfold. Tie me to the bed while we role play. Can't skill folk play. Kittle kitty cold case. I'm about shit, but tonight we do it your way. On the count of 3, bad, get money. Broke to the left when I want it. If you ever see me broke, I'm probably rocking the cash. Pretty face, no waist with a big old bed. Bad chick, I could be a fantasy. I could tell you got big energy. It ain't too many of them that can handle me. But I might let you try it off the Hennessy. Make them sing to this thing like a melody. And if your girl ain't right, I got the remedy. It ain't too many of them that can handle me. Bad chick, I could be a fantasy.
Oh, yeah, baby. It's KVJ Show. Bird is hanging at home today. He's got a little bit of a fever. He's a bit down and out. We don't know what is exactly going on with him.
He got that Logan funk.
Yep. That's traveling, man.
Yeah, we don't know if it's COVID yet. To be quite honest with you guys, I was texting Virginia. It doesn't feel like the COVID that I had before. Both times I had COVID felt the same. This doesn't feel like that.
Okay.
Yeah. It's just anymore when you fly. I got that same paranoia of just getting sick every time. I got this trip coming up next week.
Oh, yeah.
Going on, and you know, I'm excited to go and I want to be there, but it's the flying thing, and I get such anxiety. Not afraid of the plane going down or anything like that. I'm afraid of the germs that I'm going to be around and then coming back, and that's the worst because you got to come back, you got to get ready for a show, and you're.
Well, a lot of people, and I saw this when I flew recently, a lot of people still wear masks, and you don't have to.
Right.
It's totally your choice. I know people in my life that are immune compromised, and they wear masks because they can't get sick again.
I don't wear a mask anywhere out in society, but on a plane, I do. I still wear it. I probably will.
It's okay. You know, if you want to wear one, wear one. If you don't want to wear one, don't wear one.
I'm going to get something like one of those space helmets. It's just a whole Oxygen.
Like 30,000 leagues under the
yes,
sea.
I'm gonna have one of those like dive helmets on, just pumping fresh oxygen into my face the entire time.
You might
Believe it or
get a
not,
little
I have
attention.
one.
You have one?
I do. I got a low budget one. It's made out of plastic.
Oh.
Okay, all right. Hey, anything's better than what I got now. Okay, got a couple random questions here for you. One, this is just kind of an etiquette question, something we would deal with on Call 'Em Out. When you visit someone, do you park in their driveway or in the street in front of their house? What is a better way to do it?
Gosh, that's tricky. I would do on the street, probably, just because you don't want to block somebody in, and usually their cars are in there, and what if they have to leave? Or the street is easier because then you can get out quicker, because a lot of times if I'm at a party, I'm planning my exit.
Yeah. It seems too comfortable a lot of times, especially if you don't really know anybody, to park in their driveway. But
Right.
I guess that's what it's for. But even with the street thing, our house is so difficult like that because we use the driveway for the cars that we have. And then the street itself, if you park right behind the driveway of our neighbor, she doesn't like it because she backs out. She comes out quick and she can't see. And so she gets very nervous when a car is there. So she's like, please don't park on the street right there. So we're always having to adjust cars at
Is
my
that the
house.
neighbor that I had words with?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. I hear you. She's mellowed out, Virginia.
Well,
But still,
good, because she was screaming at me,
Yeah.
and that is not the way to approach me, because I scream back.
Oh, I know.
Old lady.
She's mellowed out. Virginia has really amped it up.
Oh, I know, yeah.
Well, how are you going to come swinging, cursing? That is not the way to approach anybody.
No, it's not. No, it's not. But you might have it happen depending upon how you park. Now, the one thing that you got to watch out for, too, I know a lot of times people will park going in the wrong direction on a street. And we have one of those streets. Like I said, our neighbors care about where you park, what you park, and how you park. And they will let you know about it. And so I hate to do that when people come over. I'm like, hey, you can't park going the wrong direction. The neighbor down the street, she's going to write us up to the HOA, take photos. We have to pay a fine.
Today's like the last day of crazy fun before school starts.
Yeah.
So Mags had a rager last night. There was like
Okay.
all kinds of teens coming in and out of my house. When I went to go leave for work this morning, I could barely get out of the driveway because these teens, they're parked on the street
Yeah.
and they're blocking the driveway.
Okay, everything,
I
huh?
know my neighbors hate it.
Oh, yeah. A
They
lot of
hate
these
it.
neighbors, depending on what neighborhood you're in, a lot of them just hate any extra traffic.
The older the neighbor, the more they hate traffic.
Yeah.
My dad tells a story back when he lived in Pennsylvania. How he all he did was pull into some guy's driveway because he made a wrong turn and was just trying to back out. The guy freaks out, runs out with a shotgun, starts screaming at my dad because he just pulled in his driveway. People get weird about their driveways, dog.
Yeah, no, they do. In fact, I'll ask Suits what most people think the proper etiquette is for him to put up a KVJ TV poll here. When you visit somebody, do you park in their driveway or in the street in front of their house? Or you could just ask, do you park in the driveway, yes or no, or in the street?
See, in
Or
my
maybe it's two
neighborhood,
options.
like all these kids that are sleeping overnight, I wish they would have parked in the driveway and then put my car behind them, because my HOA has a thing about parking on the street overnight.
Right, exactly, yeah.
And they make a big deal out of it, which I think is stupid and so antiquated. Like, who cares if there's a car on the street overnight? Like, how is that affecting any human in their house? But apparently
It does.
disrupting their lives.
Some people get so bent on where people park their cars. It's absolutely
I
crazy.
don't
Like I said,
get it.
It's probably the biggest drama on my street every day. That's what we're talking about. Can you believe where they park?
Growing up, it was never like that in New Orleans. Nobody cared where you parked. Like, this is a Florida thing. It's
Okay.
not like this everywhere.
Okay. Right now, it is a quick jump out for parking on the street is preferred 60 to 40%. If you want to jump into the poll, go to YouTube, look for the KVJ show. Okay, another quick question here. You get an opportunity to become a god of one thing. What do you choose to be a god of? For me, I am going to choose either college football and probably that, or baseball, because in both of those things, I love sports, have or are my favorite sports that are there, but there's just some things that they're not quite doing right, that I know the proper path on how to do it to make the sport better for the fans, for the players, for everyone involved, if I just could take over and I could be the god of it. Just let me handle it. You're going to thank me later. I'm convinced.
So you handle it?
Yeah, because they can't get out of their own way about making some rules. For college
Interesting.
football has to do with the way conferences are aligned in the playoffs, and with baseball it has to do with basically everything. But
So you have a plan.
I have a plan. I have a plan that would make it so much better. Jaybird reminded me of how much I used to love baseball when he went to my dad's house in Logan, and everything for me in my life once upon a time was baseball. And then just over the years, like now I don't even really watch it.
It's weird. Your Logan trip really made me think a lot about baseball and my childhood and all of that stuff. It was weird, man. To your point, my love for baseball has been kind of on my mind lately.
Yeah, see? So there you go. So wouldn't you love to be the god of baseball, Jaybird, to go in and fix it?
No, I want to be the god of pizza.
Okay, and what do you do as the god of pizza?
God of pizza, guess what, baby? World hunger is over. We are going to have so many outlets and programs. No one's ever going hungry under the God of pizza, my friend. And I would make every type of pizza available. We'd explore different kinds of pizzas. So if you don't love pizza, we're going to find a recipe that you do love.
Okay. Yeah, I feel like the whole world should have the same right as Americans to be as obese as we are.
Yes, my child.
Okay, if you had superpowers, do you think you'd end up being a hero or a villain, and why? Oh, and Virginia, what do you want to be the god of? I got to ask you that real quick.
I think I want to be the god of travel.
Okay, and what does that mean?
That means I get to travel everywhere?
Yes, what a weak answer.
I don't know.
What a weak ass answer. And I'm the one that's sick.
I don't have anything that I think I'm like better than the established rules of whatever
Kevin's gonna skip over you.
I had to go back for that bird.
Oh my God.
Aren't you sad you came back? Just keep going.
Okay, all right. You lead on this then. If you had superpowers, do you think you'd end up being a hero or a villain, and why, Virginia?
Definitely a hero.
You're a hero.
I could not sleep with myself if I was a villain. I would not
Why are you laughing, Bird?
I would not want to be evil to anybody but Jaybird.
She's adorable.
What, you're not buying this?
I think in her heart she wants to be good, but I don't know, man. A couple drinks down her throat, I think the villain comes out.
It could be one of those complex criminals, kind of like a Thanos, where he thought he was doing the world a favor, yet he was the villain of the big movie in the Avengers. I know you don't get that, Virginia, but
I don't even know who you're talking about.
yeah, I knew you would. Yeah. I'd hope to be a hero, but you never know. With power comes madness. I don't know. You never know. I think that's the whole thing. I think a lot of times people would always think, do even the villains really think that they're villains, or do they think they're doing the right thing? Look at your boy Darth Vader, Jaybird. I think he really thought he was the good guy and doing the right things.
And honestly, dog, the more I look into it, the Jedis were a bunch of bitches. I don't know if I trust the Jedis. I'm Team Darth, man.
What do you think about that, Virginia?
Yeah, I think bad people don't realize they're bad people sometimes because it's the human condition to justify your actions.
Yeah.
And also, you can't think that you're a bad person. You always have to think the best of yourself.
Justifying your bad actions, saying, this is why I'm really doing it.
They even did it with the whole Cobra Kai, where the movies would make you think Johnny from Cobra Kai and Karate Kid is the bad guy. Cobra Kai makes it to where Daniel was the bad guy. It's kind of from a certain, whose perspective are you asking?
Mm-hmm. There you go. Complicated question, making you think, huh?
Yeah.
Damn.
Ooh, yeah. So we've got this. Am I the jerk? A lot of times people really don't know, because sometimes you think that you're in the right, but maybe you're not. So if you ever kind of get into that spin zone, or somebody's gaslighting you and saying you're being a jerk, be like, wait, I'm not being a jerk. You can send us an email and we'll let you know. Are you being a jerk or not? You'll get that candid perspective from the KVJ show. Somebody wanting to know, am I the jerk for denying my husband and my mom? You'll get to hear what their request is, and is she being a jerk? We'll give her a ruling on it next.
From the WRMF Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys Traffic Center. If you've been in an accident, call the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733.
While gas prices stay high, the cost of taking a Brightline train is coming down, with fares now starting at $10 when you book at least 2 days before your ride. Dump the pump and book today at GoBrightline.com. Well, at the moment, no major incidents being reported on your roadways. 95 and the Turnpike up to speed for the most part throughout Broward and Palm Beach counties. Traffic and service of Palm Beach Mitsubishi. I'm Suits 379 WRMF.
Hit the road in style this summer in the all-new Mitsubishi Outlander or Eclipse Cross from Palm Beach Mitsubishi. All backed by an industry-leading 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain limited warranty. Drive one today during the summer sales event at Palm Beach Mitsubishi. Going on now.
One sip of ice-cold drinks at McDonald's got me like, sheesh. Slide through the drive-thru ASAP from August 2nd to August 21st and get a McCafe Frappe, smoothie, or a Minute Maid slushie in flavors like strawberry watermelon or the new tropical mango. Order a small for just $1.79. Because when it's time for a refresh, just know that it's more than a drink. It's a McDonald's drink. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Prices and participation may vary. Limited time only. Cannot be combined with any other offer or comparable. Minute Maid is a registered trademark of the Coca-Cola Company.
No matter what I get, it's 20% off every day when I spend $1 on the McDonald's app. So yesterday was my please the whole fam on the way to the game meal. Today is my finally get them to stop asking, are we there yet meal. Who knows what tomorrow will be? Maybe a delicious crispy chicken sandwich all for myself meal. Whatever it is, it's a win. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Offer valid through December 31st, 2022 at participating McDonald's. Valid once a day. Excludes tax. McD app download and registration required.
There's a welcome addition to the neighborhood, Kroger's Grocery Delivery Pros. They bring the crunchiest apples and the tastiest meats so you can feast at great prices without missing a beat of your busy day. And it's all guaranteed fresh from our refrigerated trucks. Order the fresh and we'll take care of the rest. Order your groceries online. Kroger, fresh for everyone.
As a Boost member, get free next-day grocery delivery, double fuel points, and more. Sign up at Kroger.com/boost.
5X480. Dayton B100 V-Belt, one of the many parts Grainger carries. It's also the item that helped Rob carry the day. The job was on hold, deadline fast approaching, but a quick search on Grainger.com and Rob found his part. And with same-day pickup at his local branch, he and his crew got the job done, safely and on time. Get supplies and solutions for every industry with real-time product availability. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Hey, it's Jay Bird. Oh, I'm always gamming on about how much I love Dunkin', and that's because I do. Raised on Dunkin' as a kid, they got big old breakfast sandwiches for you, but for you coffee lovers, this is a time to listen up because they don't just got any old cold brew right now. They got the new brown sugar cream cold brew. If you love coffee, you love sugar, you love all that good fixings in there, you're going to love this coffee. Also, to become a DB Perks member, you're going to get deals galore when you do that. I'm Jay Bird, and I run on Dunkin'.
Publix is hiring full and part-time selectors for their distribution centers in Deerfield and Boynton Beach. Make up to $30 or more per hour. Get stock ownership and group health, dental, and vision plans, plus extra perks like tuition reimbursement. Advance your career in a friendly, team-oriented environment where you can take pride in the work you do to keep product flowing into the stores. Apply today to join the Publix team at jobs.publix.com. Publix is proud to be an equal opportunity employer dedicated to a diverse workforce.
See tracks? Think train. Last year alone, there were nearly 400 crashes involving trains and cars on Florida roads. If you're crossing tracks, stay focused on what's happening around you. Follow all signs, watch for flashing lights, and expect a train at any time, day or night. With your help, we can prevent track tragedies and get everyone home safely. Brought to you by the Florida Department of Transportation.
Looking for a reputable HVAC service provider? 1 Hour Air Conditioning and Heating of Pompano Beach provides a high level of service and value to our clients. To learn more, visit onehourairpompano.com or call 855-1HOUR.
Buying or selling a home is tricky, especially in this crazy world and real estate market we're in. That's why you need a pro on your side. You need a team with experience. You need GoodGreekRealty.com so that you can buy or sell with confidence. When you list your home with Good Greek Realty, Spiro and the team, they're going to give you all your packing and moving and boxing supplies for free. They are the total relocation experts, offering you everything from moving services to real estate services, insurance services. I mean, they do it all. Go online today. The total relocation experts are ready to help you. GoodGreekRealty.com. Spiro and the team want to help. GoodGreekRealty.com.
I am attorney Louis Sosa. At Rosenthal Levy, Simon & Sosa, we have been fighting for the injured for over 35 years. If you have been in a car accident, had a slip and fall, or have been injured at work, we will fight to help you. Offices in West Palm Beach and Port St. Lucie. Open 7 days a week. Visit RosenthalLevy.com.
South Florida weather is 15 seconds away from the H. Gregg West Palm Beach Weather Center.
HGreg.com summer sales event starts now. Meet your match and get all the latest technology you can wish for. Budget-friendly engines and, most important, wallet-friendly pricing. Visit HGreg.com on Military Trail, where you get the best car buys with zero compromises.
Your WPTV First Alert forecast calls for temperatures this morning in the upper 70s to low 80s with a few showers moving in from off the Atlantic. This afternoon, hazy, hot, and humid, highs in the low 90s, but feeling like the triple digits. I'm WPTV First Alert meteorologist Katya Hall for 97.9 WRMF.
This report is sponsored by Dunkin'. This heat won't let up, but neither will you. You don't just need an afternoon pick-me-up. You need an afternoon pick-me-up and throw me right back in. So get on over to Dunkin' between 2 and 6 p.m. and pick up a $2 medium iced coffee. America runs on Dunkin'. Participation may vary. Limited time offer. Terms apply.
Good Greek moving and storage. Your superhero movers.
What's hot now on the KVJ Show?
You know, we're all kind of getting hit with bills. It's coming from all over the place. Things are just costing more. If you're feeling the pinch, we got some money for you. $1,000 for your bills to combat rising prices. All courtesy of DeMesman and Dover Law Firm. If you want to score that grand, just jump online right now to WRMF.com.
Get the info on everything that's going on with us at KVJShow.com.
All of these people in my life acting berserk. I'm feeling all pissed off and hurt. I need to know if I am the jerk. Oh, am I the jerk? Oh.
Okay, what do you think? Are you the jerk here? Got this email. Want to know if they're a jerk for not tipping their babysitter. It says, I've been told by a friend this weekend that you're supposed to be tipping your babysitters, and I had no idea. I figured at $15 an hour, my 16-year-old sitter should be happy with that, but now I'm not so sure. Do you tip your babysitter, and how much? And because I didn't, am I a jerk? Do you know, Virginia?
I don't tip the babysitter. I just give them a flat whatever per hour.
Okay. You're not a jerk if you don't?
I don't think so.
No, you're not a jerk.
Yeah, we kind of got these things going on now where I think a lot of people are very gun shy about all the things and they're supposed to be tipping people on, and they're not really sure what to tip on, and they're afraid that they're going to get called out.
Yeah, but you can't live that way in fear.
Look, if you
so what if people call you out? I get called out all the time. I'm still standing. I mean, people are gonna call you out. Who gives a crap?
If you can afford it, sure. Give the babysitter a little extra because, I mean, the babysitter is watching your children. That's a pretty important gig. But if money is tight, you shouldn't feel guilty if you can't afford to tip the babysitter.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I would say that most people would not say you're a jerk, correct?
Right.
Yeah, okay. Somebody want to know here, am I the jerk for denying my husband and my mom? Says, my husband and I have been trying to buy a home since 2020, but we missed our opportunity during COVID. Now the market sucks, of course, so my mom has offered to give us $100,000 to put down on a home, but the condition is she gets to live with us forever. I'm not in favor of this at all, but my husband is excited to take advantage of being able to finally be homeowners and foolishly thinks living with my mother won't be a big deal. Now, quick backstory. My mom was never really a mother growing up. She always chose her husbands over me and mocked my depression and anxiety issues. I moved out at 17 just to get away from the mental abuse, and for years, she rarely visited or called. It was always a one-way street with me reaching out to her. And she never even attempted to meet my daughter until she was 2 years old. Her husband died in 2020 and left her the money, and that's what she's offering us. She's lonely. She wants us back in her life now. So she has no medical issues, and she does work. And my husband now can't understand why I won't just suck it up and all my childish feelings to take on this offer. So now today, my husband and mom started the process of selling her current condo so she can move with us until the new home is purchased. kind of boxes her in, right?
Oh, my.
She said, I am furious and have spiraled into depression. I'm now in the middle of a fight with my husband because he thinks that I'm being unreasonable and mean to my mom and ruining our only shot to own our dream home. And I being the jerk here.
You guys need to run, don't walk, to couples therapy because he's not respecting the fact that you have trauma from being raised by a mother that didn't do it right.
Yeah.
And now that mother wants to come into your home, and that is so unfair. Your husband is being so uncool.
Blinded by the money.
Blinded by the money. He is literally selling out his wife for $100,000 and doesn't care about her feelings.
And I'll tell you, too, a home's not going to make happiness.
No.
Just because you may look around and be like, hey, cool, we got a home. And if it's not...
and $100,000 ain't going to buy you a home.
Yeah, no, you're right.
So
yeah,
good
that's
luck
just
with
a down
that.
payment, yeah.
That's your down payment. You're still going to have a mortgage.
Right.
This is bad.
It's just tough because I think a lot of times you need that arbitrator, that third-party voice to say, hey, look, you guys aren't thinking this out right. Because right now she's
outnumbered. No.
2-1.
You tell him we're going to therapy. We got to work this out, and we're going now. And if you don't go, I'm moving out from both of y'all. Y'all can go live together.
Okay. Bring it, V. How about this one? Am I the jerk for not making my daughter attend a funeral? It says, my daughter's dad and I co-parent very well. We decided to let our 12-year-old daughter make the decision of whether she would like to attend the viewing of a funeral of anyone who passed away. And last year, my grandmother had passed away, and she stated that she would not like to go. So we respected her decision and didn't force her to go. So then my daughter went to the viewing of her godfather's father who passed, and now my mom has found out, and she is upset and irate, thinking it's disrespectful that she didn't go to her great-grandmother's viewing. I told her we're raising our daughter that she can make her own decisions regarding this matter, and she said that she is hurt. I apologized multiple times, and I said, look, it's not our intention to hurt her, but now she said that she is a child and doesn't get to make her own decisions, and this is what parents are for. I told her this is the way that we are raising our daughter, and she needs to respect it, but she continues to be mad and not talk to me. Am I the jerk? So she gave the choice to her daughter. Her daughter chose to go to one funeral but not the other, and now her mom is very upset with her, saying, you don't give your kid that option. And your kid made a choice. This is why. Your kid made an option and chose something that is now divisive into the family, and there's a lot of hurt feelings. This is why you as a parent make the decision for your kid.
Yeah, I mean, the daughter is 12. I would say if she was like 16, okay, we'll let her make her own decisions, but she's 12. And I think if anybody who passes away in the family, if we're going, we should go as a family. I kind of do see what she's saying. Like, I'm sad that she didn't go to both or none, you know?
Right, yeah.
Do one or the other. You can't pick and choose because the older people, especially the grandparents in the family, are going to feel some kind of way when you pick and choose which funeral you want to go to, and then you don't go to their side, but you go to the other side.
Burr, what do you think? Is this mom a jerk for not making her 12-year-old daughter go to her great-grandmother's funeral?
I don't really know what's going on right now, Kevin. I don't feel well, and half my audio was not working.
Okay.
I'm so sorry. I am the jerk because I'm ruining your show. I'm so sorry.
He got that Logan flu he came back with.
I was so afraid the teacher was going to call on me because I did not know.
Oh, no, please don't. It's like you had all that anxiety from school, rush back in again.
I'm the jerk.
Okay, what do you think about this? They want to know, am I the jerk for not doing a memory board at my wedding? It says, my future mother-in-law is insisting that we do a memory board. If you're like me and don't know what that is, I will help you out.
What is a memory board?
It's essentially a poster with pictures of family members that have died, honoring them at our wedding.
Oh.
I've told her I'm not doing that, and there's a time and place for honoring those people, and it's not my wedding. Needless to say, she isn't thrilled with me. I understand missing our deceased loved ones, but I think the photos and board is tacky and brings the room down. I think weddings are supposed to be happy, so why would I remind everyone of sadness of having these photos of dead people watching us dance and party.
You don't want to have a death board?
I probably didn't deliver the message super nicely because I'm annoyed at her for other reasons as well, but I'm wondering if I'm being the jerk for not having a memory board.
I don't think you are. You get to pick what happens at your wedding. And as much as the older females in your family may not agree, guess what? That's what older females do for their entire life. They don't agree with the other females.
Quick thing you can do is when you're giving announcements, shout outs, speeches.
Shout out Grandpa in heaven.
Right. For those who can't be here today, a little shout out to y'all.
Man,
Love,
what if-
peace, grease, all that good stuff.
What if Grandpa isn't in heaven?
Oof.
Oh.
Grandpa, wherever you might be.
Grandpa was a little shady.
Yes. Okay. You got any thoughts on any of the results that we gave here? Did we get it right? Did we get it wrong? You can text and let us know, 877-979-WRMF. Or if you've got your own Am I the Jerk situation, send us an email, mail@kvjshow.com. Got a KVJ TV song poll going on right now. You get to choose the next song we're going to play. You got some options in there like Adele's Rolling in the Deep and Rihanna's We Found Love. But right now, it is a 2-song battle that is going on between the Goo Goo Dolls' Iris and NSYNC's It's Gonna Be May. Virginia, would you have a preference of the 2 songs? Because they're tied at 33% of the vote right now.
I'm kind of feeling Goo Goo.
Are you really?
I am.
Okay, let's go with Goo Goo because it just took the lead. 35%. If you want to see the KVJ TV song poll, go to YouTube and just do a search for the KVJ Show.
And I'd give up forever to touch you, 'cause I know that you feel me somehow. You're the closest to heaven that I'll ever be, and I don't wanna go home right now. And all I could taste is this moment, and all I can breathe is your light. And sooner or later it's over. I just don't wanna miss you tonight. And I don't want the world to see me, 'cause I don't think that they'd understand. When everything's made to be broken, I just want you to know who I am. And you can't fight the tears that ain't coming, all the moment of truth in your lies. When everything feels like the movies, yeah, you bleed just to know you're alive. And I don't want the world to see me, 'cause I don't think they'd understand. When everything's made to be broken, I just want you to know who I am. And I don't want the world to see me, 'cause I don't think that they'd understand. When everything's made to be broken, I just want you to know who I am. I just want you to know who I
I'd be so impressed if you tell me what movie soundtrack that song is from. Do you know? Iris by the Goo Goo Dolls is from what movie soundtrack?
Is it from Empire Records?
Is it from? No, Virginia is wrong.
Damn it.
Bird, what is it?
It's the Val Kilmer movie. Am I right?
You two are wrong. You guys go to the DJ penalty box.
DJ Jail?
DJ Jail.
Jaybird's already in it.
City of Angels.
City of Angels.
Oh, that movie is wickedly depressing.
Oh, yeah. So sad, yeah. So sad. That's a Nicolas Cage, right? And Meg Ryan.
Oh, my. Yeah, we should make Suits watch that just for a do-it bitch punishment.
Just to depress the poor boy.
Oh, man.
Bert is checking in with us right now from home. He's got a fever today, and that pretty much is the standard of you've got to stay home. If you've got a fever, your body's trying to fight off something, and you're likely contagious. So we don't know what it is, but apparently Virginia's husband, Panda, has just dropped off a COVID test for you, Bird.
I love it. That's great. I just saw the text messages blowing my phone up. Yeah.
Yes.
I'll go take that. And watch City of Angels.
Yeah, it's gonna be a tough day.
I don't think I don't feel like I have COVID. Virginia, you may have to walk me through the COVID test.
The instructions are in there. I think he gave you the whole box and everything.
Okay.
It's so super easy. You just take that little Q-tip and you shove it up your nose and you circle it around. You shove it up the other one, circle it around, and you put it in that little cuppy cup. And then you put drops from the cuppy cup onto the little card. And if you got the COVID, it'll be 2 lines. If you got no COVID, it's just 1 line. But if you got no lines, then your test broke.
Thank you, Mom.
There you go. All right, so we'll wait.
How many COVID tests have we just as a community taken? Like millions, tens of millions?
What do you mean community?
I mean, just like everybody. How many?
The city of West Palm Beach, South Florida.
Personally, I've taken like 10.
Okay.
I thought it was a dumb question too, Kevin. I'm just kidding. That's my fever talk.
I hope you have
I
COVID.
love you. I miss you.
I hope you have full-on COVID.
They might be feeling better. I don't know. Well, I don't know if you guys saw the news that is going on, and we are the epicenter of it. Probably the top headline that people were talking about is the raid that happened at Donald Trump's Mar-a-Lago. FBI agents swooped in there last night, and as soon as I saw the headline pop up, I'm like, oh boy, here we go. Wake up this morning, saw the news. I had already gone to bed, but about 10:30 last night, you know those people you see hanging out on the overpasses?
Yes.
They had now found their way over to the bridge on Southern going over there, and they were congregating. There's a mass of people, supporters, detractors, whatever. On the news this morning, they had people screaming at each other.
Oh, boy.
Terrible, hurtful things. And, you know, it's just one of those things where this is just such a divisive issue. And it's how your political leanings fall as to how you feel about this. Donald Trump had tweeted out last night on his own platform. He called this FBI raid of Mar-a-Lago a prosecutorial misconduct. And he said it's the weaponization of the justice system. Calls it an attack by radical left Democrats who desperately don't want him to run for president in 2024. Says these are dark times for our nation as my beautiful home Mar-a-Lago in Palm Beach, Florida is currently under siege, raided and occupied by a large group of FBI agents. After working and cooperating with the relevant government agencies, this unannounced raid on my home was not necessary or appropriate. He was at Trump Tower in New York City at the time of the raid, so he was not at Mar-a-Lago when it all went down. And they are saying that they were looking for and found 15 boxes that the National Archives and Records Administration is believing should be in their possession as things in the presidential archives.
Oh, they already found stuff?
That's what they're saying. So
Who's saying that?
The National Archives and Records Administration is saying that. And they went in with the FBI agents who coordinated with Secret Service to say, hey, we're coming in with guns a-blazing, just so you know, so we don't want to shoot each other. Which is probably a good thing. I got guns, you got guns. Okay, all right, baby,
I'll tell you what you're doing, you tell me what I'm doing.
Yeah, everybody stand down. So that's what they said that they're doing. And, of course, depending upon which side of the aisle you're on, it is either justified or it's an overreach, and it's an invasion of something that has never, ever happened in U.S. history. But what it signals to us here in South Florida, no matter where you are, if you're like me and I'm sitting in the center of the aisle and I got people screaming in my right ear and my left, you're basically just realizing that you thought 2016 was contentious, 2020 was contentious, it could be a lot worse coming up, and the signature note is we could be the epicenter with Mar-a-Lago now being the primary residence of Donald Trump. So get ready, baby.
The fighting continues.
Yeah.
Have fun with those calls, Denny's.
Yeah. It's going to kick it up a whole different notch. So you can just hear the fervor. And, you know, the Chinese and Russians who love to get Americans fighting with each other had to just watch the news today and be like going, fist bumping each other, being like, got him.
This is awesome.
Yeah, that's exactly what they wanted. So, yeah, just to let you know as well, if you travel over in that area, you might see some chaos over there today. I don't know yet if it's affecting the traffic. So, but if you do have to go over there, then it might be. So we'll see what happens. But it's pretty much the top story. So you're seeing it all over the news, and it will be all over the news for the rest of the day. In case somehow you didn't know that all happened.
I saw it already like 18 times. I'm like, oh my gosh, I can't.
Honestly, I've been sick. I have been so unplugged from anything. I'm like, oh, this is all news.
It is. It's even more contentious than usual. You know how anything you do is so contentious when it comes to the political discourse? Yeah, this one's even probably more amped up. So.
Oh, baby.
Oh, baby. It has begun.
Here's what's coming up on the Dirt of the Day. Dirt of the Day.
Well, Johnny Depp continues to cha-ching, be winning. I will tell you about his latest win. It is a big dog coming up in your dirt.
Entertainment updates 5 minutes after every hour from the KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF.
From the WRMF Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys Traffic Center. If you've been in an accident, call the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733.
While gas prices stay high, the cost of taking a Brightline train is coming down, with fares now starting at $10 when you book at least 2 days before your ride. Dump the pump and book today at GoBrightline.com. Well, at the moment, no major incidents being reported on your roadways. 95 and the Turnpike up to speed for the most part throughout Broward and Palm Beach counties. Traffic service of Palm Beach Mitsubishi. I'm Suits 379 WRMF.
The brand new Palm Beach Mitsubishi is the local leader in customer service with the best selection of fully reconditioned pre-owned cars, trucks, vans, and SUVs. Palm Beach Mitsubishi, across from the Palm Beach Airport. PalmBeachMitsubishi.com.
Now with Xfinity, you'll get unlimited internet with gig speed and supersonic Wi-Fi. With a 2-year internet rate guarantee, no annual contract required, and no equipment fees. Talk about knock your socks off. Ooh, plus a free Flex 4K streaming box. It's like hitting the streaming jackpot. It's all just $50 a month when you add Xfinity Mobile. $50 a month. A price that's truly jaw-dropping.
Oh, literally.
The speed you need at a price you want. Value that's simply bananas. That's the new Xfinity Supersonic Bundle. It's kind of a big deal. Go to Xfinity.com/gig, call 1-800-XFINITY, or visit a store to learn more.
Limited time offer. Restrictions apply. Requires paperless billing and auto pay with stored bank account. New gigabit internet customers only. Xfinity Mobile requires post-pay Xfinity Internet. After 24 months, regular rates apply to all services and devices.
The biannual blowout is just a week away, and we've got a lot of work to do.
Keenan's Rug Emporium is rolling out a Labor Day bonanza.
We have that flat weave shipment coming in.
He needs 10 new sales associates as the crowds loom large.
Someone run a stock check on all the Moroccan 8x10s?
Indeed can help him hire great people fast.
I need Indeed.
Indeed you do. We instantly connect you with quality candidates whose resumes on Indeed match your job description. Visit Indeed.com/credit and get $75 towards your first sponsored job. Terms and conditions apply.
Progressive presents Don't Do It Yourself.
Okay, simple enough. Just got to get in there with my screwdriver. Do you mind handing me my screwdriver?
Are you trying to say screwdriver?
Well, I mean, you're saying it weird, but yeah, sure.
Look, maybe we should bundle our home and auto with Progressive. We could save big, then pay someone to install this for us so you don't have to pretend you can.
I know my way around a screwdriver. Oh, yeah. This is going to take a Philippe's head for sure.
Save when bundling home and auto with Progressive and use the money to, not do it yourself. Coverage from Progressive Casualty Insurance Company affiliates and third-party insurers. Bundle discount not available in all states or situations.
Chase loves soccer.
I'm Chase Carrera, and I'm 12 years old.
And his dream is to turn pro. That's why Chase and his family make sure he's always having fun and squeezing out his best with Go-Go Squeeze.
Okay, buddy, let's break for a Go-Go Squeeze.
Go-Go Squeeze fruit-on-the-go pouches are a nutritious snack made from 100% fruit with no sugar added.
That's my boy!
Because when you nurture your kids, you squeeze out the best in them. Squeeze out their best with Go-Go Squeeze. Not a low-calorie food. Products range from 11 to 13 grams of sugar and 60 to 70 calories per serving.
Big kids, little kids, all the kids. There are so many different activities to do in Palm Beach County, and there's one place where you can go and find all of them. And some of these activities are free, parents. So you could be doing fun stuff with the kids, and it won't cost you a dime. Just put the Every Parent app right there on your smartphone. That's Every Parent, one word. And it'll give you a bunch of different ideas of great stuff to do. A free service from the Children's Services Council.
Mom, Dad, you should shop Amazon for back to school and save some money. See, I'm currently obsessed with superheroes and need all the superhero stuff. Superhero lunchbox, superhero backpack. But next year, it'll be something else. Maybe dinosaurs? I don't know. I'm not a fortune teller. But I can tell you not to spend a fortune and shop low prices for school on Amazon. Okay, good chat. Amazon. Spend less, smile more.
Hey, it's Randy for Sonobello. Can I tell you about Jenny? She's a mom who also happens to be a nurse, and what she did after working tirelessly through the pandemic, you know what she did? Jenny said she's always battled her problem areas where the fat and inches hang out, like her tummy and her sides. I feel that in my soul, Jenny. The stress of working through COVID, not taking care of herself, it made the problem areas even worse. Well, Jenny checked out Sonobello carefully. She's a nurse, right? She researched Sonobello's micro-laser fat removal technique. She verified how in one visit she could permanently lose the fat and inches that she might never lose otherwise. And that was it. She went to Sonobello where she said something amazing happened. Jenny said, quote, "My fat's gone and we just had our first summer vacation since COVID for the first time in like forever. And I love how I looked in my swimsuit. I know, it makes me feel good. And I love Jenny's story. There's still time to live your best summer. Experience micro-laser fat removal for yourself at Sonobello, and right now you'll save $250. Schedule your visit at sonobello.com/radio. That's sonobello.com/radio. sonobello.com/radio.
Hey, West Palm, Dunkin' wants you to know they've got your back this summer when you're coming in hotter than hot. Put it on iced with Dunkin' Iced. Sip the new brown sugar cream cold brew or mango pineapple Dunkin' refreshers. America runs on Dunkin'. Price participation may vary. Limited time offer. Terms apply.
How would you like a free doorbell camera? Slomin's and their free home security system and free doorbell camera with professional installation is here for a limited time only. You get a doorbell camera. You get a doorbell camera. And you get a doorbell camera. Dial pound 250 and say the keyword Slomin's to receive this limited time offer. A free doorbell camera that connects directly to your smartphone with the installation of your Slomin Shield. And that's not all. Slomin's is going to give you a free customized home security system and professional installation when you use their low-cost central station monitoring. So, you're getting an LED touchscreen pad, a motion detector, 3 armed doors, and a backup battery. So, what are you waiting for? Dial pound 250 and say the keyword Slomin's, and you'll receive a free doorbell camera with the installation of your Slomin Shield. That's pound 250, keyword Slomin's, to get your free doorbell camera and free home security system. Shield your home. The Slomin Shield.
Do you want to find out how to start training for an essential career in healthcare today? With classes in nursing, medical assisting, ultrasound, and other fields in healthcare, students at Southeastern College are preparing to help people lead healthier lives, now and into the future. Some of these programs can even be completed in less than a year. So if you're wondering how you could start training for a new essential career, give Southeastern College a call, 855-561-6164, or visit sec.edu today.
Well, I'm having my little sippy this morning. Squeezed juice number 4 with the ginger, carrot, apple, lime, the jicama. I love this juice. I love all of the squeezed.com juices. I feel great. It resets my digestive system and it helps me slim down and keep from having that bloated feeling. Get it to your doorstep, delivered today, squeezed.com.
For responsive legal help, call Anna Jar Levine at 1-800-747-FREE.
From the Greenway Kia of West Palm Beach studio, get up to an EPA estimated 50 miles per gallon at Greenway Kia of West Palm Beach. This is 97.9 WRMF Palm Beach.
It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. Virginia, take it away, cause you know we need that Dirt of the Day.
Well, one of the things that came out in the Amber Heard and Johnny Depp trial was that she kept telling him that he was old, he was fat, he was washed up, and he was not going to be getting any more of these modeling contracts or perfume company contracts. And boy, she's wrong about that one, because he just signed back on with Christian Dior to be the face of their Sauvage men's scent.
Okay.
And we're told it's a multi-year deal just for the Sauvage, worth 7 figures. So
I like when you take a regular word and just mispronounce it and makes it sound sexy. Sauvage. What, spelled S-A-V-A-G-E?
no, it's S-A-U-V-A-G-E. It's savage, but with a little
With a little U in it.
with a little
You make it savage. Sauvage.
You make
It's
it savage.
but you make it sauvage.
You make it sauvage, Kevin.
Okay.
So, yeah. All he'll have to do is shoot a few commercials, do a few photo spreads,
Sure.
and he'll make all that money because they'll put those billboards everywhere. He'll be in magazines, billboards, television ads. Oh, at Christmas, you will be inundated with Sauvage. And he'll be making big
Wow.
bank.
Yeah, and gosh, he's got a lot of money coming his way, doesn't he?
He does. Not old, fat, and washed up after all.
Yeah.
In other news, Fetty Wap, what are you doing? Fetty Wap just got himself arrested again by the FBI because he's on probation and he's got drug trafficking charges. And he apparently was on FaceTime and somebody was recording the FaceTime that he was on. In the FaceTime with this person, he was waving a gun at them. He's holding it and threatening to kill the person that Fetty Wap was calling a rat. And somebody was recording all of this. And so they just turned it right over to the FBI. And now the FBI has arrested him. The judge has revoked his bond. And I don't know what's going to happen. But what are you thinking?
Yeah.
You're not supposed to have a gun, and now you're FaceTiming a dude with a gun, threatening to kill him? Fetty Wap. And finally here, I don't know if you saw the story yet, but a friend of the show, Tyler Cameron, is single again.
Oh, he is. Okay.
He is.
All right.
Now, we knew this last week because we're friends with him, but we didn't want to mess anything up, and we didn't go with the story because
You didn't blow up his spot?
I did not blow up his spot because we want to remain friends with him, and we don't do that to our friends. But yeah, he and his girlfriend Paige, who is a gorgeous Instagram model and just a model in general, have broken up, but it's all good. Apparently they're still friends and there's no bad blood. She just needs to be in New York, and as you know, he is very much in Jupiter right now, focusing on doing that big benefit for his family's foundation that's paying tribute to his late mom. That benefit is coming up in September, and Tyler and his family are working very hard behind the scenes to sell tickets and sponsorships. So if you want to be a part of that, I know they would love to have you, and it's going to be at the Pelican Club coming up September 22nd.
Mm-hmm.
I also noticed this yesterday on all the message boards of Bachelor Nation. They were like, oh, is this announcement from Tyler a timing thing? Are they going to announce that Tyler is the new Bachelor? They would love it. Bachelor Nation would love it if Tyler was the new Bachelor. And they think the fact that he is single puts him in a perfect position to be the next Bachelor. But I don't know. He didn't say anything about that to us.
He did say he hasn't watched the Bachelor franchise since his buddy Matt James is on it, though, right?
He did say that he wasn't as plugged in, but he's got a bunch of other stuff, construction. He just started a new podcast. It's called Everybody But Me.
Okay.
It's him and some of his friends that he grew up with since high school. They're adorable.
Okay.
We were hanging out with all of them on Friday night, and they're really sweet kids, and they love Tyler, and they love supporting all of his projects. So you like to see friends that are sticking around since high school. That's like the real deal.
Yeah, he's all about South Florida and Jupiter.
And that's what's going on in your dirt.
Okay, Bird is out ill today. He's got a fever going on here today.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
You got the Logan flu?
Yeah. And he just got a COVID test delivered to him by your husband.
Yes, Panda just dropped the COVID test on his front porch.
But what am I hearing? The instructions are only in Spanish?
Oh, no. No habla inglés.
Oh, no. So he's trying to figure that out. So I don't even know if Bird is here with us today.
Muy mal.
Yeah. So I don't know. I had Do It Bitch on the schedule for next, but I don't even know if Bird's around.
Yay, Bird?
Yeah, so I don't know. Maybe I'll have to jump into the mix here and play in place of Bird.
Oh,
so.
You want to get in it?
Yeah, I might have to get in it because
right.
I don't see the Bird around. So we'll see if we can throw me into the mix somehow or get Bird back to play a round of Do It Bitch next here on the KVJ show.
Every time you come around, you know I can't say no. Every time the sun goes down, I let you take control. I can feel the paradise before my world implodes. And tonight had something wonderful. My bad habits lead to late nights, sitting alone. Conversations with a stranger I barely know. Swearing this will be the last, but it probably won't. I got nothing left to lose or use or do. My bad habits lead to white eyes stare into space, and I know I lose control of the things that I say. Yeah, I was looking for a way out, now I can't escape. Nothing happens after two. It's true, it's true. My bad habits lead to you. My bad habits lead to you. My bad habits lead to you. Every pure intention ends when the good times start. Falling over everything to reach the first time spark. It started under neon lights and then it all got dark. I only know how to go too far. My bad habits lead to late nights, sitting alone. Conversations with a stranger I barely know. Swearing this will be the last, but it probably won't. I got nothing left to lose or use or do. My bad habits lead to white eyes stare into space, and I know I lose control of the things that I say. Yeah, I was looking for a way out, now I can't escape. Nothing happens after two. It's true, it's true. My bad habits lead to you. My bad habits lead to you. We took the long way round and burned till the fun ran out. Now my bad habits lead to late nights, sitting alone. Conversations with a stranger I barely know. Swearing this will be the last, but it probably won't. I got nothing left to lose or use or do. My bad habits lead to white eyes stare into space, and I know I lose control of the things that I say. Yeah, I was looking for a way out, now I can't escape. Nothing happens after two. It's true, it's true. My bad habits Cause here's the sitch. It's time for another round of do it, bitch. 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 Do it. Do it. Do it, bitch. Do it, bitch.
Okay. We got a little bit of a different setup here today. Jaybird is at home. He's got a fever, and he's ill in a bit, so he's not in studio with us. So I will jump into the mix in his place here today. We've already drawn for teams. I'm going to be partnered up with Denny's. Here is going to be partnered with me, and then we have got Virginia and Suits.
Okay.
They're going to be partnered up, and I will be the gambler. I have to be the gambler because I basically have the answers in front of me, and that would not be fair.
That would be the ultimate home cooking. Riggy Ralston in the house.
Yes, and then Virginia is going to be the gambler with Suits. Okay.
He wanted to play, so I'm going to let the kid do it.
Mm-hmm.
Don't disappoint me, Suits.
Okay.
He's a pretty good guesser.
He is a good guesser. When he's ready to go, he's good.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, let's see how we do with this. Denny's, we're going to start it all off here, and we are going to do four-legged animals. Four-legged animals, and I am going to say that you can name 7 in 10 seconds. Virginia, what do you think about with Suits?
7?
Yep.
Four-legged animals. Suits is a man about animals. He's got so many cats. I mean, four-legged animals, there's a million of them. Suits can do 8.
Suits can do 8. Okay, with confidence. And I'm going to say do it, bitch.
All right, Suits.
Okay. You got to do 8 in 10 seconds. Your time begins now.
Dog, cat, wolf, lion, cheetah, bear. You've got a mongoose. You've got a ferret. You've got a rat. You've got a turtle. You've got a
solid 10.
That's 10.
Yeah.
You see the stresses of this game, Kevin.
Oh, Suits came to play.
You just never know because you can easily.
That's my boy right there.
Ferret
Solid
and
point.
mongoose.
Good
Solid
job.
point.
Good job, Suits.
Wow.
Oh, jeez.
Way to make him sweat.
Yeah. Okay.
You just never know. You never know.
Suits is putting the pressure on. Okay. Next topic that we have here is Marvel Universe characters. Virginia, how many can Suits name in 10 seconds?
Oh my gosh, I would do terrible at this. I am so glad I'm not guessing. Oh, ugh. Is Suits really into Marvel? Let me work this out. I don't ever hear him talking about superhero stuff. Oh boy. I'm going to say Suits can do 4.
Going to go with 4. Danny's can do 5.
I think Denny's does know about Marvel. I mean, he's wearing a Thundercats shirt. Is that Marvel? I don't know.
It's not, but it's of the same world.
Right. Where are we at?
I'm glad you recognize the logo.
We're at 5.
5, so Suits would have to do 6.
Yeah.
My boy's hot today. I'm going Suits can do 6.
Okay. Denny's will do 7.
Do it, bitch.
Okay. 7 Marvel Universe characters in 10 seconds. Denny's, your time begins now.
Storm, Jubilee, Rogue, Beast, Gambit, Colossus, Cyclops, Wolverine, Magneto.
Damn.
All those
There you go.
guys. I used to love Marvel Comics.
I don't know any of those names.
I hear you. I dropped some weird ones, too.
It feels like you're making stuff
Yeah,
up.
I had about 20 written in front of me, and Denny's didn't name any of them.
Yeah, I named all sideline X-Men characters for some reason.
Magneto?
He's the bad guy from X-Men.
I would have gotten like 3.
Oh, you don't know that?
No, I do not know Marvel very well.
Okay, all right. Yeah.
Okay. Let's tie 1 apiece here and do it, bitch. Oh, man. The intensity's getting ratcheted up.
Why is this game always so stressful?
Always.
I need another dose of deodorant.
Me too.
Oh.
Okay, next topic is South Florida hospitals. Okay, I am going to say that Denny's can name 3 South Florida hospitals. What do you think, Virginia?
Oh, boy. With little smiles, I can name like 12. But Suits probably does. He's young. He probably hasn't been to the hospital, except when he was born.
That was the last time he was there.
That was probably the last time he was there. Oh, darn it. You're at 3?
Yep.
Suits can do 4.
Suits can do 4. Do it, bitch. You got 10 seconds. Your time begins now.
You got Jupiter Medical Center. You've got Good Stand. You got St. Mary's. You got Coral Springs Medical Center. You've got Northwest Medical Center. You've got West Boca Medical Center. You've got Bethesda, East and West.
Oh! He hit you with Bethesda at the buzzer.
He did.
Oh, dang.
Okay.
Oh, I
Suits,
forgot.
well played.
His dad's a doctor.
Yeah, I thought about that, but I still was like,
I thought about that too.
Look at you, Suits.
How would you have done it at Denny's?
I would have gotten 4. I know the Stewart one. I know the St. Mary's.
I had to call the shot. I thought
Jupiter
Denny's going to be
Medical.
very limited.
Yes, I'm around 4.
As well as Marvel's work for Denny's, I'm
Yes.
like, this next topic, man.
Hospitals are not my
Gosh,
forte.
luck of the draw on that.
Whew, good job, Suits.
Virginia and Suits are 1 away from a win. It's the best out of 5. They've got 2. Myself and Denny's, we've got 1 and Do It Bitch here. So we have to win out to get this.
All right.
Pressure is on. Okay, we put the power with Virginia and Suits next. We're doing types of hairstyles. How many types of hairstyles can Suits name in 10 seconds, Virginia?
Types of hairstyles.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to say Suits can name 3.
Denny's can do 5.
Oh, I'd say I believe that Denny's can do 5 with
I
no
do too.
problem.
Yeah, I do too.
So you forced my hand, Reggie.
That's the game of the game, Virginia.
Reggie, I must go 6.
Oh, she's going 6.
I feel good about Suits. His energy, he's on fire today.
Okay. I'm going to go 7.
Oh, boy. Now it gets tricky. Do it, bitch.
All right.
7 hairstyles in 10 seconds. Denny's, your time begins now.
Skullet, mullet, comb over, parted. You have a buzz cut. You have mohawk, reverse mohawk. You have how many do I need? I think it's 8.
You got 7. I got you at 7, and you had 7, and I think that's the point.
Oh, damn it.
Ooh, skullet.
Skullet, baby, strong.
Skullet.
That was strong. When he brought
I saw a skullet.
When he brought the skullet, I knew he had it.
Would you have accepted the femme mullet?
Femme
Oh,
mullet
yeah, that would've
counted.
worked,
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, there's actually, I mean, you think pixie bob, ponytail, pigtail. I mean, there's so many other man bun.
Oh, you would have taken ponytail?
Yeah, dreadlocks,
Okay.
wavy perm, bald, even as a hairstyle.
It's so hard. There's so many that you can get lost in it.
Okay, it's tied at 2 apiece. Whoever gets the next point wins.
Of course.
Damn
Of
it.
course it is.
How does this always happen? Every week.
Every week.
Oh.
Oh, the
Okay, the
sweat.
final one that we have here, last topic for Do It Bitch, is ranks in the military. Ranks in the military can be from
From any of the
them.
armed forces.
Any of the armed forces will count in there. Just so you know, Navy, Army, Air Force, Marines, Coast Guard, all good.
All right. I don't know.
Space Force.
I don't think Denny's or Suits are from military families.
We don't seem very militant to you.
But Denny's plays a lot of video games, and I bet you he knows a lot of names from video games.
I'm going to start him off at 6.
Oh, Kevin.
6 ranks in the military Denny's can name in 10 seconds.
You rat bastard.
Oh, yeah.
How dare you start at 6?
We're starting at 6.
How dare you?
What do you think, Virginia? How you feel about your boy?
Oh, my gosh.
Can Suits do more than 6?
Always bet on yourself. So
Okay.
when given the opportunity to bet on yourself or against somebody else, always bet on yourself.
Yeah, okay.
I believe in you, Suits. Oh my gosh. Don't make me regret this. Suits can do 7.
Do it, bitch. All right, Suits, 7 and 10 for the game. Your time begins now.
Major, colonel, general, private. You've got a colonel. You've got a infantry pilot, fighter pilot, captain in the Navy.
I think you got 5. I heard 5 and I heard colonel twice. I got you at 5. You needed 7.
Damn it, Suits.
That's so hard.
That is a tough one.
Lieutenant, colonel.
You have private first class. You have first and second lieutenant, colonel, captain, major. You have lieutenant colonel, major general, admiral, vice admiral, commodore.
Captain, admiral, yeah.
So captain I got. I think the only one would have been infantry, which I don't know if that's a position.
No. That's just, it's not a
department
rank.
of the military.
It's a dark day for our team, Suits. I'm not going to lie.
That's hard, though.
Okay.
Military position.
Oh, my gosh.
All right, so Denny's, we got the win here. That means that Virginia and Suits are going to be paying off a punishment. You'll find out what it is next.
From the WRMF Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys Traffic Center. If you've been in an accident, call the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733.
While gas prices stay high, the cost of taking a Brightline train is coming down, with fares now starting at $10 when you book at least 2 days before your ride. Dump the pump and book today at GoBrightline.com. Well, at the moment, no major incidents being reported on your roadways. 95 and the Turnpike up to speed for the most part throughout Broward and Palm Beach counties. Traffic service of Palm Beach Mitsubishi. I'm Suits 379 WRMF.
Hit the road in style this summer in the all-new Mitsubishi Outlander or Eclipse Cross from Palm Beach Mitsubishi. All backed by an industry-leading 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain limited warranty. Drive one today during the summer sales event at Palm Beach Mitsubishi. Going on now.
There's a welcome addition to the neighborhood, Kroger's Grocery Delivery Pros. They bring the crunchiest apples and the tastiest meats, so you can feast at great prices without missing a beat of your busy day. And it's all guaranteed fresh from our refrigerated trucks. Order the fresh and we'll take care of the rest. Order your groceries online. Kroger, fresh for everyone.
Enjoy $15 off your first 3 delivery orders of $35 or more. Offer valid with digital coupon while supplies last. Restrictions apply. See site for details.
I can't believe how many people in my life were telling me their AC was broken. Like 3 different people told me over the weekend. Now is the season for AC problems because your air conditioner is working so hard. But if you have cooling advisors on your side like I do, I don't sweat it. I know that day or night, whenever my AC emergency would happen, I just call Cooling Advisors, and they've got a live person answering the phone 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. CoolingAdvisors.com. Family owned and operated. Over 70 years of experience. I love this family. They're very close and they run this like a family business, not some big corporation with a bunch of suits. They background screen and drug test all of the employees that work for them so that you can feel safe about the Cooling Advisors team that you bring into your house. So go online today, set up your appointment. They'll come out and they'll give you a full AC assessment. CoolingAdvisors.com.
Prices at the pump are going up, up, up. So trade in your old gas guzzler for a fuel-efficient new Kia at Greenway Kia of West Palm Beach.
Buy a Kia, Greenway Kia. Call 800-NEW-KIA, Greenway Kia.
Right now at Greenway Kia of West Palm Beach, get up to $6,000 over Kelley Blue Book fair market value for any trade. So you can drive home your fuel-efficient new Kia today. Come see Kia's exciting family of SUVs, including the rugged Kia Telluride, the all-new 2023 Kia Sportage, and even the fuel-efficient new Kia Seltos. And Greenway Kia of West Palm Beach will double your down payment up to $3,200 towards the purchase of any new Kia in stock. View all our inventory online at greenwaykiawestpalmbeach.com, where you can get pre-qualified before you buy. Plus, see the value of your trade instantly. Greenway Kia of West Palm Beach. Call 800-NEW-KIAs. Visit greenwaykiawestpalmbeach.com. Customer provides down payment and dealer matches up to $3,200. Negative equity refinance. Discount includes all factory rebates. Offers don't combine.
Hi, this is Jamon Figures, a retired NFL player and coach at D1 Training in Royal Palm Beach. We offer training techniques that help develop some of the world's best athletes. We have programs for everyone, including adults, kids, and athletes. If you want to enhance your performance and improve your body, D1 Training is the place you want to go. where iron sharpen iron. Call now. 561-855-7628. D1 Training. 561-855-7628.
Sloman's and their free home security system and free doorbell camera with professional installation offer is here. Finally, some great news. How would you like a free doorbell camera? You get a doorbell camera and you get a doorbell camera. The first 40 WRMF listeners who dial pound 250 and say the keyword Sloman's will get this limited time offer of a free doorbell camera that connects directly to your smartphone with the installation of your Sloman Shield. And that's not all. Sloman's is going to give you a free customized home security system and professional installation when you use their low-cost central station monitoring. So you'll get an LED touchscreen pad, a motion detector, 3 arm doors, and a backup battery. Plus, if you're one of the first 40 WRMF listeners to dial pound 250 and say the keyword Sloman's, you'll receive a free doorbell camera with the installation of your Sloman Shield. Keep your family safe. Call pound 250 and say the keyword Sloman's. That's pound 250. Sloman's.
Hi, I'm attorney Robert Rubenstein, and this is Rubenstein's Rules for Personal Injury. Rule number 11. Truck accidents require special attention. Sometimes trucking companies put their drivers in a difficult position, and accidents happen. Driving without sleep can be as dangerous as drunk driving. Loads can be too heavy. Evidence needs to be preserved for inspection without delay. Some trucking companies hide insurance, but we know how to find it. Call Rubenstein Law at 1-800-FL-LEGAL. Offices in Palm Beach and throughout Florida.
When it comes to selling your car or buying a new car, you want to know that who you're dealing with is going to treat you fair and honest and upfront. And that is the team from Off Lease Only. The first car I ever bought in Palm Beach County was from Off Lease Only. I love them. I've known them for so many years. I love the no hidden fee policy, free vehicle history reports, and upfront pricing. This is total transparency when you go to buy your car or sell your car. I love the stress-free guarantee. So take yourself to Off Lease Only. Whether you're looking to buy, sell, or trade, meet with one of the specialists. They will help you buy, sell, trade easy today at offleaseonly.com. And then see them in West Palm, Fort Lauderdale, or Miami, offleaseonly.com.
South Florida weather is 15 seconds away from the H. Gregg West Palm Beach Weather Center.
HGregg.com summer sales event starts now. Meet your match and get all the latest technology you can wish for. Budget-friendly engines and, most important, wallet-friendly pricing. Visit HGregg.com on Military Trail, where you get the best car buys with zero compromises.
Your WPTV First Alert forecast calls for temperatures this morning in the upper 70s to low 80s with a few showers moving in from off the Atlantic. This afternoon, hazy, hot, and humid, highs in the low 90s, but feeling like the triple digits. I'm WPTV First Alert meteorologist Katya Hall for 97.9 WRMF.
This report is sponsored by O2BKids.com.
At O2B Kids, we understand the value of early childhood education, and more importantly, we understand the value of a good teacher. That's why O2B Kids is looking for dedicated preschool teachers. O2B Kids offers competitive salary, childcare benefits, will even help you obtain your CDA. Now hiring, O2BKids.com.
Slip and Fall, Gordon and Partners, 561-333-3333.
What's hot now on the KVJ Show?
Hey, that 97.9 WRMF app is really awesome and easy to get. You download it for free in your app store. Just go to WRMF, but it can get you lots of really cool things like the KVJ Show Live or our podcast or cash or trips or tickets to shows like The Weekend or $250 of free gas thanks to our partners Rosenthal, Levy, Simon, and Sosa. All you have to do, go to the app store and download it and start listening today to win.
Get the info on everything that's going on with us at kvjshow.com.
All right, time to pay off a punishment here. Virginia and Suits were the losers in Do It Beach. Very tough competition. Denny's and myself took it 3-2. Bird is out illin here today. He's laying down currently, getting a little bit of rest before we check back in with him. So what we're going to be doing here today, the losers have to gargle something gross. It's going to be a concoction that Denny's is going to whoop up here with my discretion. You got a whole bunch of things to choose from.
So many things.
We've got looks like a squeeze juice.
Squeeze.com juice. Plug.
Yeah. And we've got Vegemite's going to be good. Smooth honey mustard's going to be good. The beer, I think the beer is going to be tough. I think we put a base with that. Let's put some solid shots of ketchup in there, a little bit of smooth honey mustard. And then got to be generous on the Vegemite because we found that even just a small little bit of Vegemite is completely gross. Okay, so we're going to do that. Let's get a nice shot of ketchup there. Okay. Going to put in some smooth honey here for you. Boy, the smells terrible on this. And you got that, whatever that watery stuff is. It's not separated, that honey mustard. That's pretty gross. Plenty amounts of Vegemite here. Your breath's going to be kicking.
Thanks, Kev.
You're welcome. Okay.
You're such a gem.
And we'll stir all this together here. Oh, it's very clumpy. It's very clumpy.
Can you put some more like liquid? I'm going to choke.
Yeah, it's going to be solid. You're going to be able to do it. Let me have just a little bit more beer over there. You got Kahlua too. Okay, and I'll add some Sprite.
Oh, Kevin.
A little bit of beer.
I'm wearing all white on my top.
You love Kahlua.
I never wear all white.
Put a little bit of Kahlua in there. Okay.
What a friend.
And a little bit of ginger ale. Just to mix it all up there. Okay. All right, good stuff here.
It stinks.
Okay, Virginia.
That Vegemite is
pass that over to you, and I'll start working on Suits' concoction here, because I know he often regurgitates pretty quick. What ingredients you get in here already, Denny's? You got for Suits.
So I kind of mimicked a little bit of what you were going. My ratios might be a little different, but yeah.
Very plentiful on the Vegemite. This is probably the grossest thing that we got here.
The Vegemite is gnarly.
Oh my God, I don't have a chaser.
Be very, very generous on that. A little bit more mustard here for Suits. Okay, Virginia, you got to gargle with this. We know 10 seconds is very doable. We did a gargling thing last week and World Record Wednesday.
Virginia's got her chaser ready.
Okay, I found a chaser.
Okay.
I found a random Powerade that somebody already drank out of, but at this point, I'm desperate.
Hello here. Okay, 10 seconds, Virginia. Let's see how you do. You got a full-out gargle. We got to be able to hear you on the microphone as well. Are you ready?
No, but yeah.
Okay. All right. On your mark, get set, and gargle. Okay. Okay. She's got it. You got 3, 2, 1, and rinse and spit there. Oh, that's so gross when you spit.
Kevin.
What is the flavors like of it? Did you get any kind of taste as you're gargling?
Oh, it was very... It actually tasted like a barbecue sauce.
Does it really? Okay. May not be bad.
Wow,
that
Vegemite just... Whoa.
Oh, it does not smell good.
It smells awful.
No, it does
Did
smell
I get it
really
on
terrible.
me? Any on my boobs?
No, you look good.
Yay.
All right, let's get Suits in here.
I got it on the counter.
All right, Danny's going to flip in there and run KVJ TV. Suits, your concoction is waiting there for you to gargle here.
It's so nasty, Suits. Don't breathe through your nose. Don't smell it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's got the trash can ready to go.
Well, let's be honest. With my gag reflex, I don't even know if I can gargle, let alone gargle this.
Oh, this is. Have you ever gargled before?
I'm a swisher. I don't gargle.
Okay, well, if you got a swish, you can swish a little bit too. It's all right. Swish.
Do you
and
know
gargle.
how to gargle?
Well, yeah.
Okay.
I just think this is going to be so gross. I'm going to immediately, like a volcano, just shoot it right back
as
out
soon
here.
as you knock it back, I'll start the clock.
Don't get it on your
10
pretty
seconds.
outfit.
I just got this from the dry cleaner again.
10 seconds. Suits has got here. He's got to get a whole bunch in there. Okay. He's gargling. Oh, came out. Oh, Suits.
Like a geyser.
Oh, there he went. Oh,
so
Suits is
chunky.
Oh,
saw that coming.
Oh, that's so gnarly. Oh, he just spit it all over the counter.
Oh, Suits, what happened?
Denny's, I need paper towels.
He barfed like the family cat.
Yeah, he
I
did.
told you it would be a volcano.
Here.
Oh, my gosh. Oh, that is
Denny's,
so nasty.
Clean up.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so gnarly.
Oh, that's so gross. That was one of the worst things I've ever had.
Describe the aftertaste. What is it like?
Aftertaste is kind of like that taste you get after you throw up.
Okay. All right. That's good. All right. We'll let you off the hook there.
Next time, Suits. Next time, more military.
7 military people.
More military.
Yep. Coming up here in a couple of minutes, something I think Denny's is definitely going to care a good bit about. It's back again. This time, will it be successful? Talking about recreational marijuana in the state of Florida. 21 and older. Details coming up next.
It's bad, it's o'clock, yeah, it's thick 30. I've been through a lot, but I'm still flirty. Is everybody back up in the building? It's been a minute, tell me how you're healing. Cause I'm about to get into my feelings. How you feeling? How you feel right now? Oh, I've been so down and under pressure. I'm way too fine to be distressed, yeah. Oh, I'm not the girl I was or used to be. Try might be better. Turn up the music, turn down the lights. I got a feeling I'm gonna be alright, okay, alright. It's about damn time. Turn up the music, let's celebrate. I got a feeling I'm gonna be okay, alright. It's about damn time. In a minute, I'ma need a sentimental man or woman to pump me up. Feeling fussy, walking in my Balenciennes, trying to bring out the fabulous. Cause I give a bump, way too much. I'ma need like 2 shots in my cup. Wanna get up, wanna get down. That's how I feel right now. Oh, I've been so down and under pressure. I'm way too fine to be distressed, yeah. Oh, I'm not the girl I was or used to be. Try might be better. Turn up the music, turn down the lights. I got a feeling I'm gonna be alright, okay, alright. It's about damn time. Turn up the music, let's celebrate. I got a feeling I'm gonna be okay, alright. It's about damn time. Cause you know what time it is. I'm coming out tonight. I'm coming out tonight. I'm coming out tonight. I'm coming out tonight. Woo. I'm coming out tonight. I'm coming out tonight. Okay. Alright. It's about damn time. I'm coming out tonight. 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 Okay. Alright. It's about damn time. It's about damn time.
Recreational marijuana in the state of Florida. Is it finally going to be a reality? They've tried many a time. In fact, the Florida Supreme Court last year rejected 2 recreational pot initiatives. So here it comes swinging back again. And I'm a little confused because I basically thought that where Florida was they were not going to do recreational marijuana until the federal government changed their law that is against marijuana.
We've brought in our official marijuana correspondent, Denny's Green on the scene. What's up, bruh?
How's it going, guys?
If anybody knows. Well, where we are right now with this, it has gotten new life, and we got an election coming up, and True Leave, the state's largest medical marijuana operator, is backing a proposed constitutional amendment that would allow recreational use of marijuana by people 21 or older. So, according to this, the proposal would need to get 900,000 petition signatures to make it onto the 2024 ballot. So that's where we're looking at. It's 2 years away, but they could get the thing going right now.
Well, if you look at Trulieve, the company, and look at how much profit they're making, I mean, it's kind of that. I'm glad that they're the ones spearheading this because they have evidence of how many people are buying and what they're buying, and it's all broken down. So I think they're a great control for this.
So what it would mean now is the proposal would basically bust up the state's current requirements that medical marijuana businesses called the medical marijuana treatment centers conduct all aspects of operations from cultivation to retailing. So if the voters here in Florida sign off on the new proposal, lawmakers still would have the final say on how they structure. But what it would mean is the adult personal use of marijuana, which would allow people 21 and older to possess, purchase, or use marijuana products and marijuana accessories for non-medical personal consumption by smoking, ingesting, or otherwise.
Yes.
So however you want to take it, that would be all recreational if you're 21 or older, much like alcohol. And
Treated like alcohol.
Yeah, they kind of wanted to do that with one of the Supreme Court decisions that went against them. So it looks like they're taking another run at it. And it seems like the Florida voters are into it. And maybe that's why they're making a run at it now, because back in 2016, Florida voters passed a constitutional amendment to broadly legalize medical marijuana. Nearly 800,000 patients have been authorized for the treatment. And I thought that was probably just going to be Florida's reality. They were just going to go through the medical. I mean, 800,000 people signed up for it. So I know they still have more people if they did the recreational, but it seems like a lot of people that have wanted to be able to get in can get in for the most part.
And since we're a tourism state, I feel like there's a lot of money to be made here because people would come.
Yeah.
And it'd be part of the experience. So when we went to Ohio, compared to Florida, you can get alcohol anywhere in Florida. You can buy it at gas stations, you know? There's a lot of states that you can't even buy alcohol at gas stations.
It's true.
It's regulated.
Yeah.
I mean, each state is regulated differently, and some places don't sell on Sundays.
Oh, yeah.
So, I mean, bringing it in medically here into Florida is such a good idea because everybody that comes to Florida in tourism, they want these type of things. They want access to alcohol, access to marijuana.
Right.
And
Because that's what's fun about vacation.
Well, that's
you
you're
can
letting
just do
go.
whatever you want, and if you can have access to it legally, recreationally, I mean, let's go.
Absolutely. I know there's a lot of. So I guess anytime there's a new thing on the ballot for marijuana, you'll see a bunch of articles start coming out against it. Or the detriments of it. And so I'm starting to see those, which means that it's probably picking up a little bit of steam if people are starting to then downplay it.
But question, what if you found out that all of these medicinal places don't want it to be recreational because they like it medicinal because they can charge you more?
It is true. So medical is much different. A lot of more people make money off of it. But once it becomes recreational and it's decriminalized, then you have access to a whole new group that would have probably never ever tried it or thought it was a realistic avenue of any sort. You're getting access to all those new type of people. There's people that just won't do it because first off, it's illegal, which I mean totally makes sense. It's an illegal drug, so
like Kevin,
they're not going to do it. But there might be benefits for that person by using it that you'll never know about.
Yeah, for me, and I've dabbled with a little bit of it, but it's what, $300 to get your card.
Yeah, well,
so for me, I'm not as diehard as Denny's or Jaybird, and so for me, I look at the $300. That's a barrier of entry where it's just, I don't know. If I didn't have that $300 barrier of entry, sure, I'd probably time and again walk into a dispensary and get something. But just when you're like, it's really a $300 cover charge. And I'm like,
to be in the club.
Yeah,
But
just the right to then buy it. I'm like,
Are the people that are collecting that $300 cover charge, are they now not going to be able to get that anymore, but they'll sell so much more weed to the masses it won't matter? Or are those people the ones that are trying to stop it from being recreational?
So it's kind of tricky because a portion of that $300 is going to go to the state for activating the license, and the other portion goes to the doctor who is prescribing marijuana as an alternative drug.
Who's working hand in hand with the dispensary.
So you hate to hurt the business of a doctor because, I mean, they're just prescribing something they think maybe patients will benefit from. So, I mean, part of the portion goes to them. That's what. So the only reason I can think of is that it's already a platform that has a group against it. So it's an easy platform to continue to embrace because it's already got people against it. You know, so it's kind of tough to get it to transition to the next phase where it could be something that's supported. And I think potentially the state could make way more money.
Well, this, to me, I think not just the state, but I think everybody. To me, there's two headlines in this story. If this does get on the 2024 ballot here in Florida, is one, we could have recreational marijuana in the state of Florida for people over the age of 21. That's headline one. The other one is that it sounds like about everybody can get into the act because the proposed amendment would allow medical marijuana treatment centers and other state licensed entities. So if you get a license through the state, you could acquire, cultivate, process, manufacture, sell, and distribute marijuana products and accessories. So it would really open the game. You know how many people come flooding in because how much money is in marijuana?
Yeah.
And it would open it up. Right now, it seems like it's really controlled by just a few people who are making a ton of money. This would make it a real big, viable industry that a lot more people could get involved in.
It'll bring more farms to Florida.
And if we've ever thought about doing a side hustle, there needs to be a KVJ strain that Denny's cultivates.
I would love it.
And that we all reap the financial rewards from, because that's where the bucks are.
Mm-hmm.
So they'll probably keep it the same way they kind of did in Colorado. The medical is so, I mean, well, it eventually morphed into it, but initially the medical was so concise with what it had, and the recreational was kind of catching up at first. It was, you wouldn't get as good as stuff from the recreational because the medical was, you know, it was all dosed out and everything.
It's medicine.
It's medicine, so it's all dosed. The other one, you know, they had good strains. Now the strains are the same in Colorado, and I'll imagine the same will happen in Florida. But at first, the good stuff's through the medical because it's,
right.
I mean,
yeah, they have higher concentrations, and they're trying to regulate that now. I know my daughter, we talked about a little bit about they're saying, okay, maybe some of the concentrations are too high. They're trying to figure out with some people that are getting some kind of illness what exactly it is.
It makes sense. If you look at alcohol, you have, you know, beer, wine, and liquor, and proportionately they affect you differently. It doesn't take as much wine.
Yeah, so higher THC obviously is going to have a bigger effect.
It's going to be the same type of thing. I mean, as an adult, you're supposed to make the decision. If I've never ever indulged in marijuana and then I go right to the highest possible one, you might get a psychotic episode from
But it feels like it's so funny because alcohol is totally different from marijuana. Like, the more alcohol I drink, the more likely I am to get up on the bar and show my ass. Whereas the more weed I smoke, the more likely I would be to be in the fetal position in the corner sucking my thumb.
It's a completely opposite effect.
It's so funny.
It is. So I would only suggest the high concentrate is for people who are used to high concentrate or have built a tolerance to it over the years, you know?
Like yourself.
Yeah, I would definitely not suggest that for any starter offer. You know, I would be like, go to the lowest there is possibly and then
You
work
can't
your way
handle
up.
what I take.
Exactly. So, I mean, if you do it, I mean, everything comes down to moderation and responsibility. But if you use it correctly, I guess you could say, you can not have these, you know, I mean, I think some people are predisposed to have them, but I mean, it's going to lessen the chance of something bad happening.
Some people genetically, their system will not agree with it, and they will have an episode.
But that goes with alcohol as well.
Absolutely.
A couple of questions here about the possibility of Florida getting recreational marijuana. Somebody wanted to know, is it true that Disney is already working on their own strain called Sticky Mickey?
I pray. I haven't heard anything about that, but that is amazing.
Is someone trolling us?
I don't know. I don't know if that's true or not, but you know if there's money to be made, somehow Disney's going to get involved.
Everybody, right?
Yeah, everybody's going to jump in.
Ow! There's a lot of dumbass criminals to talk about, baby. It's the whacked out news. People breaking the law. Ha ha, fighting in the nude. Ha, drunk people pooping in the street. Ha ha, it's the whacked out news. So many people on meth. Ow!
Well, we got a Florida Keys couple that got into a little bit of trouble. Apparently, there is a snorkeler that was out fishing right off their dock on their home on 12th Street along the Gulf of Mexico. This 36-year-old snorkeler from St. Pete was just minding his own business in the waterway when he's confronted by 65-year-old Paolo and 61-year-old Katia de Oliveira. Apparently, he was swimming a little too close to their house, and they didn't like it.
But the water is the water.
Yeah, but they're just like, you're too close to our house. So they go out there and start arguing with the guy who's snorkeling. And then they get out some fishing poles and start beating him in the head.
Oh, my gosh.
When he wouldn't snorkel away. Authorities had to show up, and they said that the 36-year-old snorkeler was bleeding profusely from his head.
Oh, my gosh.
So they arrested the couple, had some surveillance video as evidence, plus somebody witnessed it from about 25 yards from the shore, and they charged the husband with a felony count of aggravated battery while his wife was charged with a misdemeanor count of battery.
Yeah, you can't make the water behind your house like ground for you to go on a pirate tirade.
Yeah.
It's not how the thing works.
Crazy.
Snorkelers can snorkel wherever they want, right?
I would think so.
The water is for everybody.
Yeah, and I don't know, maybe some people have a private beach. Maybe you own to a certain point out.
But if you're in
I
the
doubt this was
water,
that.
the guy wasn't on their dock.
Yeah.
The guy was in the water snorkeling, and they're hitting him in the head with fishing poles. They really should lock that couple up as a example.
They're going to. Well, maybe he was looking for one of those orange lobsters. Been a kind of an odd phenomenon. In fact, last month, even in Hollywood, Florida here, there was a rare orange lobster that was rescued. And they looked at this thing and said, wow, this is like a 1 in 3 million chance that you would have an orange lobster. So they sent it to the Ripley's Aquarium in Myrtle Beach. And they named the little critter Cheddar in honor of Red Lobster's signature biscuits.
Cheddar.
So now they found another orange lobster.
Another one? Okay. They're not that rare then.
That's what I thought. So they sent this one into Ripley's, and they've named it Biscuit.
All right.
So now they've got 3. In fact, they say it's a 1 in 30 million phenomenon. Cheddar Biscuit, and they have another one called Pinchy. And so now they're kind of looking at it saying, wait, maybe the odds are a little bit better than 1 in 30 million.
Yeah, because up until now, everybody was just cooking the orange ones. And then when you cook them, they all turn red, and you don't know that you're eating an orange one.
Yeah. So they're looking into it. But cute names for lobsters.
Adorable and delicious. I would eat the orange one.
There's a man in Naples that got arrested after setting fire to multiple cars, claiming he did so to get the devil.
Yeah, you can't do that.
One victim woke up in his residence after smelling smoke around midnight. When he ran outside, he saw that an active fire was going on in his car and another one in the vehicle right beside it. So he tries to put the fire out with a small extinguisher, but was unsuccessful.
Oh, my gosh.
While attempting to stop the fire, the victim spotted a man, Craig Lum, near the cars, who said he had lit the fire in the car to get the devil. He didn't explain exactly what that meant or what was going on.
Dude.
So the dude just called the cops. They showed up. He admitted that he started the fires. And then when the cops are talking to him, apparently in the middle, he starts to hallucinate about objects that weren't there.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, they since have arrested him and charged him with first-degree arson, but there's a good chance he might have been on something.
Or he needs to be put on a little 5150 psychiatric hold.
Yeah.
Just for a couple days.
Did you see on Friday they dropped the sentence on that Mark D'Amico? He's the guy that, with his former girlfriend, fabricated the story with a homeless veteran to bilk people out of $400,000 on GoFundMe.
Yeah, and then they only gave the veteran like 70 grand out of the 400,000.
Right.
And that's why the homeless vet was pissed. He was like, hey.
He sued him.
He's suing him because they took the lion's share of the money, and he's got a point. These dummies should have had a better split with him and made him happy, and he never would have gone to the police.
Yeah. So now this guy, Mark D'Amico, he was just given 5 years, and that's tagged onto his already 27-month federal sentence that he's got.
Wow.
Yeah, so he's looking at 7 years for that stunt. If you think about doing that and you want to fraud people on GoFundMe, that's what you'll get.
You better hope nobody in the group of your fraudsters rolls over on you.
That's all it takes is one. And they
Don't
had
be a
3.
cheapskate.
Yeah.
He was being cheap with the homeless vet.
There's a 67-year-old man that got arrested for several bank robberies in Maryland, and it turns out he's been at it for 45 years.
45?
He's been robbing banks since he was 22. He's now 67, and he finally got caught.
My goodness.
Yeah.
Talk about a prolific career.
His first robbery was in 1977.
And no one ever busted him?
No. He's done several in that time.
Wow.
Finally got caught at 67.
Now, that's a guy you option the movie rights of, and you make a whole movie about his life.
It's a career.
He's a legend.
He's a career bank robber.
But I bet you he's got secrets and all kinds of little details and things he did that would make a fascinating movie.
Yeah, no doubt. Absolutely. Well, there's an 18-year-old in Tennessee that got arrested after he allegedly tried to drag race with an undercover cop. Come on, man.
You big dummy.
Isn't it great? He just takes off super fast and he gets pulled over a second later.
Well, I thought I was racing you. Oh,
Yeah,
I'm being
big
arrested by you.
dummy.
Oh.
In Norfolk, Virginia, they arrested a driver who was going 152 miles an hour in a 55.
Damn.
That's pretty good. And they say the world's fastest monster truck was officially clocked traveling at 101 miles per hour, breaking a new Guinness World Record. And like monster trucks, it's got those huge-ass tires on it. Like, how do you get that thing going 101 miles an hour?
It certainly doesn't feel safe.
It doesn't feel like it'd be a good ride.
No. And any moment, the thing could flip over, right?
Yeah, basically.
Ooh, no, thank you.
Yeah, I'd be like, you can have it. All right, coming up here in a couple of minutes, got an email. How would you handle this as a parent? You've got an 8-year-old daughter that wants to have a sleepover with this girl, but she's got a twin sister, but she doesn't want to invite the twin sister. That's what the whole dilemma's about. We'll unpack coming up next here on the KVJ Show.
From the WRMF Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys Traffic Center. If you've been in an accident, call the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733.
While gas prices stay high, the cost of taking a Brightline train is coming down, with fares now starting at $10 when you book at least 2 days before your ride. Dump the pump and book today at GoBrightline.com. We have a crash tying you up currently on the Turnpike northbound. This is right at Atlantic Boulevard, and you're seeing fairly heavy traffic delays back to Commercial Boulevard. Give yourself extra time through that area. Traffic, a service of Palm Beach Mitsubishi. I'm Suits 379 WRMF.
The brand new Palm Beach Mitsubishi is the local leader in customer service with the best selection of fully reconditioned pre-owned cars, trucks, vans, and SUVs. Palm Beach Mitsubishi, across from the Palm Beach Airport. PalmBeachMitsubishi.com.
Dealing with an outdated printer that just can't keep up with you? Visit Staples and upgrade to a new HP Envy Inspire with HP Plus, HP's best home printer. And it comes with 6 months of free ink. It prints everything you need, from homework and work documents to incredible photos and more with amazing quality. Right now, save $70 on the HP Envy Inspire 7955E, available at Staples. Offer valid through August 27. See staples.com/HP Plus for details.
Oh, are you seeing these readings? This is incredible.
Short-staffed, Marco's climate research facility is in the eye of the storm. The atmospheric pressure to find more weather specialists is mounting.
Man, this is going to be a big job. We're going to need a bigger team.
Indeed can help him hire great people fast.
I need Indeed.
Indeed you do. We instantly connect you with quality candidates whose resumes on Indeed match your job description. Visit Indeed.com/credit and get $75 towards your first sponsored job. Terms and conditions apply.
I absolutely love my dog, but the constant shedding, not so much. But then I got a Swiffer Sweeper Pet Kit, and it is amazing. These super thick cloths pick up a crazy amount of hair. Just look at all that. And that was from just one swipe. And the best part? Sweeper's so much easier to maneuver than a broom or a vacuum, easily getting around chairs and under the couch. You're right. Now I can focus on you, not your shedding. Swiffer Sweeper Pet Kit, because shed happens.
Are you tired of glasses and contact lenses? I know I was. It would take me about 15 minutes to put my contact lenses in. I like that they turn my eyes green, but other than that, they really were a pain in the behind, so I stopped doing that. Realized I don't want to wear glasses because I smashed a couple pairs of them and I had to keep replacing them. Plus, they're not handy when you go to the gym. You go to the pool, the beach, they don't work. So what do? How about a LASIK procedure? But then where do you go? Well, if you want to go to the best of the best, you go to Panu Laser right here in South Florida. They use only state-of-the-art lasers, and they have the expertise to make sure your job is done right. Dr. Mutiello there has performed over 50,000 LASIK procedures. He knows what he's doing. Plus, they also make it easy. They've got locations all over Broward County. Now they're in Palm Beach County, and they make it affordable. It's not that expensive, and they even give you a payment plan with 0 down, 0 interest for up to 24 months. And if you mention my name, Kevin from the KVJ Show, they take an additional $500 off. So what are you waiting for? Go online and get that free consultation today at PanuLaser.com, PANNU Laser.com.
It is definitely the perfect time to get organized. Do it right now with a complimentary design consultation from California Closets. They will customize any space in your home so that it works for you, your family, your life. Their design consultants collaborate with you to reimagine your closet, home office, or pantry. Basically, any space in your home. Schedule your free design consultation now. Visit the showrooms in Palm Beach Gardens and Vero Beach, or go to CaliforniaClosets.com today.
Direct Auto Insurance is for uncompromisers. With savings of up to $1,044 per year when you switch to Direct Auto, you can stop compromising and keep driving. Get a free quote at DirectAuto.com. Dated from August 2021 new customer survey. Savings, if any, vary. How do you like and affect price? National General Group, Winston-Salem.
See tracks? Think train. Last year alone, there were nearly 400 crashes involving trains and cars on Florida roads. If you're crossing tracks, Stay focused on what's happening around you. Follow all signs, watch for flashing lights, and expect a train at any time, day or night. With your help, we can prevent track tragedies and get everyone home safely. Brought to you by the Florida Department of Transportation.
Ow! Slipped on the stairs? Pain playing pickleball? Right about now, you need MD Now. Our physician-led team can treat a variety of injuries. Walk in for superior health care 365 days a year. No appointment necessary. Learn more at mdnow.com.
Hi, it's Randy. I love getting outside, enjoying all the beautiful outdoor spaces we have here in South Florida. Take Niagara water along with you when you do, because it's important to stay hydrated. But did you hear Niagara water is refreshing parks across the nation with a $75,000 refresh? Yeah, you bet we want this money right here in South Florida. Parks like Roy and Janice McGriff Park, Ocean Strand Park, Riviera Beach Urban Farm all have a chance for this epic upgrade, but we need you to vote, and vote daily August 1st through September 12th at NiagaraPerkYourPark.com. Imagine our park's possibilities with Niagara water.
We're Saia LTL Freight. For nearly a century, our team has been committed to driving business forward. From Lady Liberty to the Golden Gate, Superstore to Corner Store. We go that extra mile, expanding our team to better serve you. So trust that when you partner with Saia, we take every delivery personally. Visit Saia.com for all your shipping needs. That's SAIA.com.
Moments like watching my grandson steal second mean a lot to me. But after being diagnosed with metastatic breast cancer, or MBC, which is breast cancer that is spread to other parts of the body, they mean even more. I take Ibrance, palbociclib.
Ibrance 125 milligram tablets with an aromatase inhibitor is for postmenopausal women or for men with HR-positive HER2-negative NBC as the first hormonal-based therapy. Ask your doctor about Ibrance and visit Ibrance.com. Ibrance may cause low white blood cell counts that may lead to serious infections. Ibrance may cause severe inflammation of the lungs. Both of these can lead to death. Tell your doctor right away if you have new or worsening symptoms, including trouble breathing, shortness of breath, cough, or chest pain. Before taking Ibrance, tell your doctor if you have fever, chills, or other signs of infection, liver or kidney problems, are or plan to become pregnant, or are breastfeeding. Common side effects include low red blood cell and low platelet counts, infections, tiredness, nausea, sore mouth, abnormalities in liver blood tests, diarrhea, hair thinning or loss, vomiting, rash, and loss of appetite.
While gas prices keep going up and up, the cost of a Brightline train is coming down, with fares now starting at $10 when you book at least 2 days before you ride. Dump the pump, skip traffic, and save with stations in Miami, Fort Lauderdale, and West Palm Beach. Book a premium ticket and get drinks, snacks, and exclusive lounge access. You don't get that with your fill-up. Book your next $10 ride on a Brightline train today and go Brightline.com.
Well, if you look over there at Kevin Ralston, I mean, yes, he's got perfect hair. Oh, he's got the work ethic of the hardest working man ever. But most notably, when you go to his house, he's got big window energy and he's got big door energy. His home is completely fortified, ready for hurricane season. It doesn't matter what storms come our way. BNT came to your house and finished the final 2 doors. And now look at him. He's so proud.
Oh, I love it. You know, it actually really changed the entire vibe of the house in 2 different ways. One, we've got glass now right there, but it's hurricane glass. It's not like you're going to kick through it or a storm's going to bust through it. So I feel secure behind that glass, and it lets in so much light. The house is so much more bright now. But the other change that it made was the door is so sound and secure, you can't hear the noise from the street now. So the house is more bright and more quiet, and it's just a better place to be. So it's not just about hurricane season. BNT has made my house better every single day of the year.
It's an upgrade you deserve. Call BNT today. Go to bntwindowsanddoors.com. They use custom PGT product, and PGT is the best-selling window and door on the market. So you got the best installers, and then you got the best windows and doors. bntwindowsanddoors.com.
Call your legal team at Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE for a consultation.
From the Greenway Kia of West Palm Beach studio, get up to an EPA estimated 50 miles per gallon at Greenway Kia of West Palm Beach. This is 97.9 WRMF Palm Beach.
We were talking about that couple in the Keys that beat that snorkeler with fishing poles because he got too close to their dock.
You can't do that.
Now, here's a couple comments on that. One person texted in, they said, you got to look up the Queen's Law. It says nobody owns the water or can deny anyone access to the land within 30 feet of the water's highest flood point. Federal law trumps state law when it comes to navigational waters or streams that feed into them. So I guess something to know about if you're, especially I do know some places, if you're in a ritzier part, they feel like they can lay claim to the water out behind them. We've heard the stories about, Tiger Woods' place. It has sensors in the oceans. So if people are trying to storm it by sea, sensors will go off and security will be like, hey, somebody's in your water, Tiger.
Well, he's got a property that goes all the way from the intercoastal to the ocean. So he's got both sides, because I was stalking it this past week. We were over there on the boat checking it out from the intercoastal side. And there are so many cameras.
Yeah.
Because, me and my girlfriends were drinking on the boat. We're like, hey, you want to go swim over there and see how far we get? Mm-hmm. The boat captain that we had was like, no, you are not doing that. You are stupid and you're overserved.
Another text said, during mini season for mini lobsters, you can't go close to the docks to lobster. But during regular season, you can. It's called improved shoreline. So maybe that might have had something to do with the fight that had happened between them. So it sounds like maybe during mini season, the rule changes a little bit. So it says you can't go close to docks to go and find lobsters. And that might have been what the snorkeler was doing. But during the regular season, you can. So maybe that's why they were fighting about whether or not he could be there. Well, the one thing I do know you can't then start beating somebody with a fishing pole in the head.
Yeah.
I don't think that changes the laws.
We as a society frown on beating snorkelers with poles.
Yeah, it's not supposed to go down that way.
How mad would you be if you're just snorkeling and all of a sudden you catch a fishing pole to the head?
It's kind of crazy. Yeah, I mean, that would be very startling, right? Because you're looking down,
you're
drinking in the beauty of the fish and everything. All of a sudden, you just get clocked and you're bleeding profusely from your head.
Damn, that's savage.
Or sauvage.
It's sauvage.
Yes. Got this email here. How would you handle this as a mom? It says, my daughter is 8 years old and wants to have a sleepover with her best friend. The tricky thing is that this girl is a twin, and my daughter doesn't want to invite both of them. Apparently, this twin is not so nice and often fights with her sister when they're together.
She's got an evil twin?
She's an evil twin. My daughter doesn't want the twin sister to ruin the sleepover, and I see where this can be tricky, and I don't even know how to address this with the girl's mom. Should she ask me why only one of her daughters is invited? What should I say? Do I need to stand my ground with my daughter and say that she needs to invite both, or politely let his mother know that we are just inviting one of her daughters?
Well, you don't have to say it like that. You can call the mom and you can ask permission to invite the one daughter. And how you say it is just be like, look, my daughter and your daughter are good friends at school and they're playmates and they have a good time together. I wanted to know if your daughter wanted to come over for a sleepover.
Okay.
And don't say anything about the evil twin. Don't bring up that she's evil. If the mom brings her up, just say, yeah, my daughter really doesn't play with her. They don't hang out ever. And every mom of girls knows this. 3's a crowd. Mm-hmm. 2 is good. 3's a crowd, because you'll have 2 girls that eventually, inevitably, will partner up, and then they'll leave out the other 1 girl, and there might be more drama and all kinds of stuff that you don't want. 3 is not a good number when it comes to girl sleepovers.
If the mom is insistent, do you fold and have both girls over?
No. If my daughter called her evil and said that she's not nice, we're not having that in our house. I don't let anybody come in my house that I know is evil.
If you were the mother of twin girls and only one of your daughters got invited and the other one gets upset and she's crying,
I'd tell her to stop being a bitch. Maybe she'll be invited.
Okay.
Like, if you're not getting invites, the problem is you.
Okay. All right, interested to see if anybody would handle that differently. Virginia says, yeah, just invite the one and, kind of be honest and say, look, that's just the way they play.
And you don't have to say the twin is evil, because that's going to set the other mom off. Just say your daughter doesn't know her. They don't play.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Any other thoughts on that? You can hit us up, 877-979-WRMF, 877-979-9763. Call or text the KVJ show.
It's a human sign when things go wrong, when the scent of her lingers and temptation strong, cold, cold heart, hard done by you. Something's looking better, baby. Just passing through. And I think it's gonna be a long, long time till touchdown brings me round again to find I'm not the man they think I am at home. Oh no, no, no. And this is what I should have said. Well, I thought it, but I kept it hid. Cold, cold heart, hard done by you. Something's looking better, baby. Just passing through. And I think it's gonna be a long, long time till touchdown brings me round again to find I'm not the man they think I am at home. Oh no, no, no. And this is what I should have said. Well, I thought it, but I kept it hid. Cold, cold heart, hard done by you. Something's looking better, baby. Just passing through. And I think it's gonna be a long, long time till touchdown brings me round again to find I'm not the man they think I am at home. Oh no, no, no. And this is what I should have said. Touchdown brings me round again. Well, I thought it, but I kept it hid. No, no, no.
I mean, that was such a massive hit. Elton John and Dua Lipa, Cold Heart. They take an Elton John classic that you know is good. You put a hot new artist on it, put a great beat behind it. Surefire hit. So it's official. They're going to be doing this again. This is Elton John's thing. But I guess good for him because it's working. What we had told you about a week or so ago, how they're going to rework Tiny Dancer with Britney Spears, it's official. It's going to be called Hold Me Closer. No word on when it's coming out, but it's going to be the attempt to kick some life into Britney's career for a comeback. It seems pretty safe, right? If you're going to do it.
It's super safe. Is it too safe? I don't know. I mean, it really just depends on how good the song is. But I think Britney could totally put it back together and make a mint if she decided to do any kind of shows, do any kind of performing.
People are rooting for her so much. If it's even halfway good, people will buy into it and it'll be a hit.
I think you're right.
We'll see how it goes. Got several comments in the KVJ TV chat room on how to handle this. You've got an 8-year-old daughter that is friends with a twin girl, but apparently, ironically, this twin has an evil twin, and she doesn't like her. She's mean. In fact, when the twin girls are together, the one twin bullies the other one. Not very nice. So her daughter's like, yeah, I just want to invite the one girl. And the mom's like, oh, gosh, if I call the mom, is the mom going to break me down, say, sorry, they're a package deal? How do I respond to that? I don't want to have to try to say your one daughter is a B. Michael said, well, you got one good, one bad. The mom's batting 500. That's true. It's good odds. Lily says, twins always have separate friends. This shouldn't be a big deal.
Okay, good. That's good to hear.
Irish Archer said, the twin mom should know how to keep her other daughter busy with something else. It's good for them to do stuff separately as a twin. And GWB in the chat room said, make the evil twin stay home and watch anti-bullying videos. There you go. Always with the great suggestions. Thank you very much. Got a problem you want to run it by the show, hit us up with an email, mail@kvjshow.com. Coming up here in a couple of minutes, we've talked about this before. Songs that gained new popularity when they were used in movies and TV shows. They get a resurgence, and it's almost like a second life. It's kind of like the Elton John Cold Heart. It's a recycled hit. And anymore, they love this because new music is not doing as well as older music. It all started during the pandemic. In fact, they're kind of baffled saying, gosh, they don't really want to take chances on some of this new music because it's not hitting as well and it's not as successful as just, reflushing the old hits. And TikTok is bringing a lot of these, like an old Fleetwood Mac song. That's one that came back because of TikTok, Their Dreams. You had one longboarder that was drinking cranberry juice, and all of a sudden it's a hit again.
It was massive. At the end of the Gucci movie, they do a kind of reworked version of Tracy Chapman's Baby Can I Hold You?
Okay.
Oh, and it reminded me of that song and put that song back in my repertoire. Now I'm playing it all the time. That's such a good song.
Well, and that's why these artists are making so much money on their music catalogs. And that's why now record companies are saying, all right, do we want to pay all the money it takes to break in a new artist? Because you're having to pay TikTok, you're having to pay the artist, having to pay management, you're having to pay promotional stuff, you're having to put them on TV shows and fly them around, all that kind of stuff. And then they still may not be successful. Or do we want to pay for a music catalog of hits that we know are big that we can put in TikTok videos, music videos, movies, TV shows? And all you have to do is put an old song in Stranger Things, and it becomes a massive hit again.
You're right.
And that's what they're doing. They're putting their money there. So what are some of the biggest songs that gained new popularity when it was used in a TV show or movie? I got a rundown for you next.
Get the KVJ Show on your smart speaker anytime. Just say, play the KVJ Show. With Monopoly Double or Scratch Off games, there's so much to say, we doubled this 15-second commercial to a 30.
And we doubled the announcers to talk about your chance to double your winnings or win with bonus play.
And we doubled the music to celebrate the top prizes up to $5 million.
And doubled the speed to remind you there are 104 top prizes and over 36.6 million winning tickets. Whew.
Experience the doubler effect with Monopoly Double or Scratch Off games from the Florida Lottery. Must be 18 or older to play. Play responsibly. Monopoly is a trademark of Hasbro.
In the wee hours of the night, when everyone else is fast asleep, you're the one on third shift, burning the midnight oil. When a part fails and everything comes to a grinding halt, regardless of what the clock on the wall says, you leap into action. Grainger is with you and all the ones who get it done, with 24/7 customer support by phone or click to chat. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. Some people say bigger is better. When it comes to buying a home, a TV, or an ice cream sundae, wouldn't you rather go big? Insurance companies think that because they're bigger, they can pay injured people less than what they really deserve. But guess what? We're big too. As America's largest personal injury firm, we know that our size matters. If you're going up against a big insurance company, you need a big firm fighting for you. And when we win big, you win big. There's only one Morgan & Morgan.
The biannual blowout is just a week away, and we've got a lot of work to do.
Keenan's Rug Emporium is rolling out a Labor Day bonanza.
We have that flat weave shipment coming in.
He needs 10 new sales associates as the crowds loom large.
Someone run a stock check on all the Moroccan 8x10s?
Indeed can help him hire great people fast.
I need Indeed.
Indeed you do. We instantly connect you with quality candidates whose resumes on Indeed match your job description. Visit Indeed.com/credit and get $75 towards your first sponsored job. Terms and conditions apply.
Progressive presents Don't Do It Yourself.
Okay, simple enough. Just got to get in there with my screwdriver. Do you mind handing me my screwdriver?
Are you trying to say screwdriver?
Well, I mean, you're saying it weird, but yeah, sure.
Look, maybe we should bundle our home and auto with Progressive. We could save big and pay someone to install this for us so you don't have to pretend you can.
I know my way around a screwdriver. Oh, yeah. This is going to take a Philippe's head for sure.
Save when bundling home and auto with Progressive and use the money to, not do it yourself. Coverage from Progressive Casualty Insurance Company, affiliates, and third-party insurers. Bundle discount not available in all states or situations.
It's absolutely terrifying looking at what our electric bill is every single month this time of year in Florida. Oh my gosh, we're just like, oh, well, we're not doing all this month. You can save a ton of money if you look into rooftop solar. We did by getting a free home solar assessment with Han Solar. We're going to be saving hundreds of dollars as soon as we get this whole thing done. In fact, most typical rooftop solar owners in Florida save $600 to $800 a year. I think that's low. That's going to be lower than what we're going to be saving. If you want to find out how much money you can save, just go online to hansolar.com, HANSOLAR.com. They will come and tell you. And the cool thing you need to know, too, you can start by paying nothing down out of pocket and qualify for no payments up to 1 year. Don't worry about your credit. Han Solar, South Florida's #1 solar professional, will work with you. So go online to hansolar.com.
Mom, Dad, I humbly suggest you save some money and shop Amazon for back to school. It's for my growth, meaning my body's growing at an alarming rate. And clothes you buy me this year will be very small very soon. Plus, the clothes I love today will be out of style tomorrow. But at least your wallet doesn't have to be my fashion victim if you shop low prices for school at Amazon. Hopefully this is helpful. Amazon. Spend less, smile more.
Hey, it's Jay Bird. Oh, I'm always gamming on about how much I love Dunkin', and that's because I do. Raised on Dunkin' as a kid, they got big old breakfast sandwiches for you, but for you coffee lovers, this is a time to listen up because they don't just got any old cold brew right now. They got the new brown sugar cream cold brew. If you love coffee, you love sugar, you love all that good fixings in there, you're going to love this coffee. Also, to become a DB Perks member, you're going to get deals galore when you do that. I'm Jay Bird, and I run on Dunkin'.
If you've been involved in a car accident, call me, Glenn Levine, at the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733, and take back control of your life.
Office in West Palm Beach.
Music this hour.
Sponsored by Dunkin'. When it's getting heated, Dunkin' is keeping it calm, cool, and cold brewed with an ice-cold cold brew. And not just any cold brew, but one topped with brown sugar cold foam coolness with Dunkin's new brown sugar cream cold brew. America runs on Dunkin'. Price and participation may vary. Limited time offer. Terms apply.
When you need a laugh, you need our mobile app. Download it free. Just search 97.9 WRMF. Now back to the KVJ show on 97.9 WRMF.
I mean, how many songs have seen a second or third life now because it was featured in a TV show, a movie, a commercial, a TikTok video? All these big artists are selling their music catalogs for hundreds of millions of dollars. And it probably is a good investment for the record companies that are doing it.
TikTok is a kingmaker.
It is.
I mean, I've seen it happen to so many old songs.
Fleetwood Mac Dreams came back. You're right. And it's so interesting to hear a song that I grew up with and my kid is having it come out of his phone. And I'm like, oh, you listen to that? He's like, yeah, it's on TikTok. Yeah. It is pretty crazy. They use a lot of old songs, and that's all part of the licensing that's out there. And there are some venues now. TikTok really seems to be resuscitating a lot of these songs, and some shows like Stranger Things, they had 2 songs that came back and got onto the Hot 100 this year. In fact, Kate Bush is running up that hill. This song, I think, was number 38 is where it tapped out, or 48, something like that, when it first came out in the 80s. And then it made it into the top 10. It was bigger than it ever was before when it was featured on Stranger Things.
That's amazing.
It's crazy.
And it's a great song.
Yeah, it really is. And people kind of got to realize that. Yeah, that was big. And then they made another hit this season, too, with one you wouldn't expect. This is an old song from back in my mullet days by Metallica called Master of Puppets. And I've seen now that even the kid who was on the show has been playing gigs with Metallica.
Master of Puppets reminds me of you, Kevin.
Oh, yeah, pulling them strings. This song kind of made a little bit of a comeback, too, because it was used in old school Do you remember that movie where they went out and they got all the kids that were going to be rushing the fraternity, the old school, and they had that van and they were capturing them wherever they were?
Yes.
They tackled the one kid into the fountain. This is the song they were playing. And this became a hit on the top Hot 100 just because of Stranger Things. It's crazy. So they've made many hits. Some of the other songs that have gained new popularity just because they were used in movies. I'm going to play the song. You tell me the show that was responsible or movie.
Oh, boy.
For making it a hit, Virginia. Let's see how well you can do. Since Jaybird is out sick, you've got to hold down the fort here. Okay. All right. Tell me, where was this from?
Tattoos and memories and dead skin on trial.
Had been a hit. Got big because of a scene in a TV show.
Friends? Ah, that's right.
It's Friends.
Oh.
Yeah. You're 1 for 1, Virginia.
Oh, that's lucky guess.
Okay, you're doing really well. Okay, let's see if you can get this one. Became a big hit again. You know what this song is, Virginia?
It's Ozzy Osbourne.
Okay. With Black Sabbath. See if you can work it out here. There's a movie that made this song big again.
Crazy Train? I don't know. Sorry. What is
It's
that?
Iron Man.
Iron Man.
So what was the movie that made it famous?
Iron Man?
Oh, yeah, there you go.
Oh, my husband loves Iron Man, too. He's going to be so mad at me for missing that.
Wow. Okay.
Sorry. I think Robert Downey Jr. is adorable, but Iron Man, I don't like superheroes.
Okay, this is a TV show that gave this song a big resurgence. What is the TV show?
Don't stop believing.
Sopranos.
Okay, all right, she's back. She's back.
I'm back,
Boy,
baby.
she's back. She got one. You're right. That was the final episode of Sopranos. Made it massive again.
And then what really made it massive was Suits started closing out headphone karaoke with it.
That's right. Okay, it's going to be a little bit of a trickier one. This is a movie. This was used in a movie scene, and it made this song by Steelers Wheel big again.
Well, I don't know why I came here tonight.
What is the movie, Virginia? Come on. You got this.
I'm so scared in case I
Is this Reservoir Dogs?
She got another one. Yes. Famous kind of murder scene. He's going around all peacefully, just killing people.
It's a happy song.
It's a happy
so you're
song,
like,
yeah.
oh, this is twisted.
You see, that's good filmmaking there, Virginia. That's what you do. Happy song and a very weird, twisted scene. Okay, gonna throw another one at you. This movie made this song big again.
just take those old records off.
Risky Business.
Yeah! Tom Cruise.
Are you just throwing me softballs?
No, not necessarily. I do feel a little bit bad for you after the Iron Man one.
Because you're dumb.
Yeah, that one wasn't good. It was poor performance, but no, that was a good one. Okay, yeah, he had on the tighty whities and the button-up shirt and the dark shades.
Who can forget that?
Okay, I'm gonna throw another one at you.
I wore that costume to Halloween one year, and I got second place. No big deal.
Everybody did. I went to a party back in college, and 4 people had that outfit on. I was like, they look so awkward.
It is the easiest Halloween costume to put together ever, and it's comfortable.
I was so happy I wasn't wearing it. Thank God I'm not them. Okay, this movie made this song big again.
I see a little silhouette of a man.
Come on, Virginia. You got it.
Will you do the fandango?
Is it Wayne's World?
Yes! Do you remember what part of the movie?
They're in the car.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're going to spew in this. He pulls out a Dixie cup for him to puke in.
That's a great movie.
Okay.
I wonder if Suits has seen Wayne's World.
You seen Wayne's? No, he hasn't.
Oh, Suits.
Put that on the list.
The kids today, they're not watching anything good.
Okay, you're going to make me really sad if you don't get this one. You should get this. Songs that have gained new popularity when they were used in a movie or TV show. This is a movie. Don't blow this one.
All my instincts,
Come on.
they return.
Say anything.
Yes! John Cusack! Yeah! I knew you were going to get that.
Without a noise,
That's my jam.
without my pride, I reach out from inside.
That was good. Okay, this is the bonus question, Virginia. This is worth all the points.
Okay.
TV show or movie or even a skit. Why did this song hit the Hot 100 again years after it was originally a hit?
Come on, baby. Baby, take my hand.
TV show, skit. It was so popular they made t-shirts about the skit. I know I bought one when I went to Rockefeller Center because the show was on NBC.
Is it SNL?
Need more cowbell. Yeah.
Okay.
Need more cowbell.
That was awesome.
Yeah. So there you go. It's a pretty impressive little list. Is there anything that we left off of it? You can hit us up, 877-979-WRMF, 877-979-9763. Call or text into the KVJ show.
I'll smile, I know what it takes to fool this town. I'll do it till the sun goes down and all through the night time. Oh yeah, I'll tell you what you wanna hear. Keep my sunglasses on while I shed a tear. It's never the right time. Yeah. I put my arm around so you how strong I am. I put my arm around, I'll show you that I am. I'm unstoppable. I'm a Porsche with no brakes. I'm invincible. Yeah, I win every single game. I'm so powerful. I don't need batteries to play. I'm so confident. Yeah, I'm unstoppable today. Unstoppable today. Unstoppable today. Unstoppable today. I'm unstoppable today. Break down, only alone I will cry out now. You'll never see what's hiding out deep down. Yeah. I know, I've heard that to let your feelings show is the only way to make friendships grow, but I'm too afraid now. Yeah. I put my arm around, show you how strong I am. I put my arm around, I'll show you that I am. I'm unstoppable. I'm a Porsche with no brakes. I'm invincible. Yeah, I win every single game. I'm so powerful. I don't need batteries to play. I'm so confident. Yeah, I'm unstoppable today. Unstoppable today. Unstoppable today. Unstoppable today. I'm unstoppable today. Unstoppable today. Unstoppable today. Unstoppable today. I'm unstoppable today. I put my arm around, show you how strong I am. I put my arm around, I'll show you that I am. I'm unstoppable. I'm a Porsche with no brakes. I'm invincible. Yeah, I win every single game. I'm so powerful. I don't need batteries to play. I'm so confident. Yeah, I'm unstoppable today. Unstoppable today. Unstoppable today. Unstoppable today. Yeah, I'm unstoppable today. Unstoppable today. Unstoppable today. Unstoppable today. Yeah, I'm unstoppable today.
All right. We're talking about the songs that have resurgence because of TV shows or movies. A couple that people were throwing at us here. Some of the ones that have just come in via text 877-979-WRMF. Somebody said, Take My Breath Away from Top Gun. No, I think that was originally a hit from that. Somebody said the Green Day song wasn't from Friends. It was from Seinfeld. You are wrong. Never mind the text. Nope.
You can't always believe the text.
No, you're right. That was a bad idea. Coming up here in a couple of minutes, though, boy, this could be alarming for anybody who's out there thinking that they're going to have a big career being an influencer. I know everybody's doing it, trying to make videos. What do you got to do? Because, I mean, it seems so wonderful, especially here in South Florida. You can be an influencer. You can go out and just live the lifestyle. You're going to get all kinds of free stuff. You get into clubs for free. You get the best tables.
I was hanging out with a bunch of influencers these past few weeks because of Restaurant Month and Flavor.
Sure.
The two food things. I met so many influencers. They were telling me all their secrets.
Oh, okay.
I love it.
Well, here's one secret that they may not like. It's possible inflation's going to kill influencing. I will tell these poor kids why next.
Drama, laughs, and fun to start your day. The KVJ Show is back in minutes on 97.9 WRMF.
One sip of ice cold drinks at McDonald's got me like, sheesh. Slide through the drive-thru ASAP from August 2nd to August 21st and get a McCafe Frappe, smoothie, or a Minute Maid slushie in flavors like strawberry watermelon or the new tropical mango. Order a small for just $1.79. Because when it's time for a refresh, just know that it's more than a drink. It's a McDonald's drink. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Prices and participation may vary. Limited time only. Cannot be combined with any other offer or comparable. Minute Maid is a registered trademark of the Coca-Cola Company.
No matter what I get, it's 20% off every day when I spend $1 on the McDonald's app. So yesterday was my please the whole fam on the way to the game meal. Today is my finally get them to stop asking, are we there yet meal. Who knows what tomorrow will be? Maybe a delicious crispy chicken sandwich all for myself meal. Whatever it is, it's a win. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Offer valid through December 31st, 2022 at participating McDonald's. Valid once a day. Excludes tax. McD app download and registration required.
Publix is hiring full and part-time selectors for their distribution centers in Deerfield and Boynton Beach. Make up to $30 or more per hour. Get stock ownership and group health, dental, and vision plans, plus extra perks like tuition reimbursement. Advance your career in a friendly, team-oriented environment where you can take pride in the work you do to keep product flowing into the stores. Apply today to join the Publix team at jobs.publix.com. Publix is proud to be an equal opportunity employer dedicated to a diverse workforce.
Prices at the pump are going up, up, up. So trade in your old gas guzzler for a fuel-efficient new Kia at Greenway Kia of West Palm Beach.
Buy a Kia, Greenway Kia. Call 800-NEW-KIA, Greenway Kia.
Right now at Greenway Kia of West Palm Beach, get up to $6,000 over Kelley Blue Book fair market value for any trade. So you can drive home your fuel-efficient new Kia today. Come see Kia's exciting family of SUVs, including the rugged Kia Telluride, the all-new 2023 Kia Sportage, and even the fuel-efficient new Kia Seltos. And Greenway Kia of West Palm Beach will double your down payment up to $3,200 towards the purchase of any new Kia in stock. View all our inventory online at greenwaykiawestpalmbeach.com, where you can get pre-qualified before you buy. Plus, see the value of your trade instantly. Greenway Kia of West Palm Beach. Call 800-NEW-KIAs. Visit greenwaykiawestpalmbeach.com. Customer provides down payment and dealer matches up to $3,200. Negative equity refinance. Discount includes all factory rebates. Offers don't combine.
Hey, West Palm Beach, this heat won't let up, but neither will you. You don't just need an afternoon pick-me-up. You need an afternoon pick-me-up and throw me right back in. Get over to Dunkin' between 2 to 6 p.m. and pick up a $2 medium iced coffee. America runs on Dunkin'. Participation may vary. Limited time offer. Terms apply.
You have been involved in an accident. You're injured. You need an attorney. You don't want a big law firm that's going to treat you like a number. You want a law firm that's going to give you the personalized attention you deserve. You want Hicks & Motto. You don't want a paralegal or case manager handling your case. You want the lawyers of Hicks & Motto to handle your case from the very beginning. Call me, Mike Motto, 561-683-2300. 561-683-2300. Let the lawyers of Hicks & Motto help you get the justice you deserve. Hicks & Motto, 561-683-2300.
Hey, the really awesome way to get around South Florida is with the Brightline. It's so convenient. You just hop on a train, you wind up in a different city, and then Brightline Plus gets you to where you need to go. Whether you're going to Miami to a Marlins game, going to a soccer game in Fort Lauderdale, or just heading downtown, maybe to the Wharf, or West Palm Beach, the Norton Museum of Art. There's so many great things to see in every single city. My wife and I love hopping on the train, and the way we do it, we always upgrade to premium. Just a little bit extra money. You get complimentary drinks and snacks in the train, the station lounge, and trust me, we always get our money's worth. Or if you're a commuter, you can pay half as much on your commuting charges if you go with the Brightline. It's the way to beat traffic and save on fuel, and you can do the Brightline flexible fares for as low as $10 when you book 2 days before you ride. Or right now, use this code SUMMER15 to save 15% off. What you do, you just go on and book your next car-free, carefree trip at GoBrightline.com. You can download the app as well. It's the affordable way to get around. It's the Brightline.
Hi, I'm Sloan Smith from All Year Cooling. All Year Cooling has been keeping families in South Florida cool since 1973. We offer same-day service and installation 7 days a week. Getting a new air conditioner doesn't have to break the bank. Ask us about our special financing with no money down. Get a free in-home evaluation to lower your energy bill and stay cool. Call us today for a free estimate. 833-ALL-YEAR. That's 833-ALL-YEAR.
We know you've been busy, and that's why we know you deserve a break. Enjoy a relaxing staycation in your own backyard at the beautiful Seagate Hotel and Spa in Delray Beach. Starting now through October, Florida residents can receive 15% off the best available rate when they use the promo code RadioFL. Plus, earn a $50 credit for any one-night stay or $100 for any 2 or more nights. Visit SeagateDelray.com and use the promo code RadioFL to book your well-deserved staycation today.
Psychic Deborah Graham tells past, present, and future. Are you looking for love, life's purpose, or maybe feeling disconnected? Call now. Psychic Deborah Graham. Get one free question. 561-496-0700. That's 561-496-0700. Check out PsychicDeborahGraham.com. That's PsychicDeborahGraham.com. Readings can be done in person or by phone. Get one free question.
Hi, I'm attorney Robert Rubenstein, and this is Rubenstein's Rules for Personal Injury. Rule number 11. Truck accidents require special attention. Sometimes trucking companies put their drivers in a difficult position, and accidents happen. Driving without sleep can be as dangerous as drunk driving. Loads can be too heavy. Evidence needs to be preserved for inspection without delay. Some trucking companies hide insurance, but we know how to find it. Call Rubenstein Law at 1-800-FL-LEGAL. Offices in Palm Beach and throughout Florida.
Good Greek moving and storage. Your superhero movers.
It's more of the KVJ show right now on 97.9 WRMF.
In her spare time, Virginia likes to hang out with influencers.
I was. This past week, they were teaching me all kind of little things, too. It was very fascinating.
What were they? What were the little secrets?
Well, one of them was trying to help me get verified on Instagram. So she
Okay.
took my phone and she did something to it and said, okay, you're going to have the blue check mark soon. And I still don't have the blue check mark, but I don't know how to do all that. Another girl was telling me about these websites where you can go and sign up. And if you have any kind of followers on Instagram, like it has to be like in the thousands, you can get all kinds of great cool hotel deals all over the world.
Yeah.
And I was like, let me see what this is about. So I did it, and sure enough, that thing is legit.
Yeah, it is something that gets your attention. I mean, we were just talking to, my daughter's friend. He was in the After the Show podcast, and he works at Dare Nightclub. And they pretty much determine who gets to skip the $60 cover charge by how many people you have following you on a social media platform. And if you've got 50 to 100,000, you go to the front of the line, you go right in. Don't pay the money. You get a good table, all that kind of stuff. And so that's what they do. They're looking for those kind of people, that kind of influence. So, hey, look, if you're that age and that's what you're doing, you want to go to restaurants and clubs, all that kind of stuff, yeah, it's a big deal. I mean, there's still a lot of perks that go with it. But I did see this story that's a little bit alarming, at least if you're a person who's trying to make your whole life on it. Now, if it's something you do for side perks on the weekend and it gets you through doors, saves you on cover charges, that's awesome. But if your whole life is influencing, this might be something you want to pay attention to. Now, influencing had a big year in 2020. It grew by 55%. And a lot of businesses started saying, hey, this is working out really well for us. You had people that were home for the pandemic and they were just selling a lot of stuff online. It was very convenient because you could see a video or a post, click right on the thing, order it, and it would show up via Amazon. I remember all those packages and Porch Pirates and all that kind of stuff was kind of going crazy.
So many packages.
The other thing about it, even though we're in a pandemic, we weren't yet in a recession, which a lot of people argue that we are now. And they are saying that about 6% of businesses have already cut their marketing budgets because of the inflation and the recession that's going on. And one of the first and fastest and easiest things to do is those are considered extra perks that they're handing out, saying, where can we cut the fat? The fat would be people that we really haven't maybe vetted as well as we could, that we used to hand out and send out all these supplies to all these influencers and whatnot. They're saying, hey, I don't know, we got to start looking at that. Now, it's only 6%, so 94% of the companies out there are still cranking with their marketing budgets and still doing it. So it's not there, but they're saying this could be the beginning of a trend where more companies cut back, and this is where they're going to cut back. So just something to pay attention to. They say that 45% of U.S. businesses are highly concerned about a recession, and some are making these kind of cuts. So it could be increasing, and they say that influencers could be the ones that start seeing a cut in their income first. So if you're doing it for a living, that could be troublesome. And they pointed out in this story I was reading, a lot of the influencers who they had maybe they're married and one of them had a job as an influencer, and the other one said, you know what, screw it, I'm going to quit my job. And then they come over and they start helping their spouse and their influencing business. And they say that might be the one that's the scariest. It's because now they've built their entire income up on influencing.
And they've got no other backup income.
Right.
Gotcha.
So just something to keep an eye on. It's nothing to go crazy about now. I don't.
Be diversified, though. Have lots of different little pokers in the fire. You know, have 3 or 4 jobs. Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, just pay attention to it. I did see this from a Money Geek. If you're paying attention to how much money you're making, they say that Florida's hourly wages are increasing. According to the Bureau of Labor Statistics, they rank the U.S. cities where wages are growing the fastest, and Florida has 3 cities in the top 10.
Wow.
Northport, which is not South Florida, is number 1. Jacksonville, which is not South Florida, is number 7. Orlando, which is not South Florida, is number 8. So, okay, what about South Florida? Miami's 15th. With an increase of 7.85% to $29.81 for the average hourly wage. If you want to know what the average is in Miami, $29.81. That's all good until you realize that inflation has increased 9.1%. So you see the rate of inflation is still outpacing the increased wages that you're getting on an hourly basis. So there's still some issues going on.
And that's why you can't afford your rent.
That's right. Yeah, it's good and bad. But we need some positivity. Denny's, you going to step in and do some positivity here today?
Oh, we need a thought of the day.
Yeah, Bird was with us earlier. And
I just got a text.
Okay.
He said, I'm sorry I bailed. I wasn't feeling well, so I had to lay down. You sent me a COVID test, but all the instructions are in Spanish. And you hear how well he does in Bueno y Malo.
Bueno Malo hasn't paid off for him yet.
Has not done well. He goes, dang, taking this test is tough. It's in Spanish.
Hopefully he's swabbing the right areas.
Yes. We're not sure what he did swab. You said that it came back negative?
He says he's negative, but
do we know what orifice he swabbed?
We are not certain.
Okay, so Jaybird thinks he's COVID negative. He does have a fever, though, so hopefully he can knock that down and join us in studio tomorrow.
Yeah, he went to go lay back down, too, because he was like, ooh, I don't feel good.
Okay. All right, well, we still have an After the Show podcast going to be coming up. Got your emails and comments we're going to get to. Send them to us, mail at kvjshow.com. Denny's going to step in for his buddy Bird today with a nice little thought to wrap us up.
All right, positive thought for you guys. Never hope for it more than you work for it.
Oh, dang.
True wisdom, Denny's.
Denny's with the bomb.
Yes, bam.
The Kvj Show on 97.9 WRMF.